It's 2:32 in the morning. We in the booth high in the motherfucker. State gang, the mob. True sippers. We in too deep. It's a lot of motherfucking hating going on, but that ain't shit new. The money still coming, these niggas still hate, these bitches still choosing. I'm in the streets daily, hopping out fresh courtesy of the yayo. Got a knot in my pocket, same side as potatoes. The money still coming, these niggas still hate, these bitches still choosing. I'm in the streets daily, hopping out fresh courtesy of the yayo. Got a knot in my pocket, same side as potatoes. Money gotta shine, so money gotta bubble. You say you icy, but your diamonds looking super cluttered. I look like a star, call me the Big Dipper. I keep a pocket full of faces, paper ain't an issue. Shawty jockey say look like I'm signed to Def Jam. I'm independent, baby girl, I'm just going ham. She say she love my diamonds, she wanna wear my jewelry. I'm a lottery big bitch, call me Stephen Curry. Club pitch black dog, but my chest glowing. I'm kinda cocky, talking shit like I'm Terrell Owens. A Mary Jean, Jordan 12 and a white tee, look like I'm shooting a movie every day. Call me Spike Lee. Still coming, these niggas still hate, these bitches still choosing. I'm in the streets daily, hopping out fresh courtesy of the yayo. Got a knot in my pocket, same side as potatoes. The money still coming, these niggas still hate, these bitches still choosing. I'm in the streets daily, hopping out fresh courtesy of the yayo. Got a knot in my pocket, same side as potatoes. I'm with a white bitch, same color in my kids. If you got your money right, you get them all white bricks. You can tell a nigga shining, take a look at my wrist. Got them all red diamond like your girl lipstick. I got these hoes sick, I got these hater mad. I'm popping rose bottle, I'm rocking Gucci tag. Got a stupid crazy swag, nothing like you wanna be. Some Texas, they Brazil, true for 20 up in Applebee's. I look just like a masterpiece. You should hang me on the wall when she wants some dope dick. I'm the one your bitch can call, getting money all year. Winter, summer, spring, and fall. Nickname Shawty Low, nigga, I done it all. State gang. The money still coming, these niggas still hate, these bitches still choosing. I'm in the streets daily, hopping out fresh courtesy of the yayo. Got a knot in my pocket, same side as potatoes. The money still coming, these niggas still hate, these bitches still choosing. I'm in the streets daily, hopping out fresh courtesy of the yayo. Got a knot in my pocket, same side as potatoes.
Trap house, nigga.
Motherfucker, who you with? Northside. Weak motherfucker, who you with? Southside. Now who you with? Northside. Now who you with? Southside. Weak motherfucker, who you with? Don't play with it, boy. You get beat down to the floor. What? Me and my squad came to run the fucking show. What? Click, crump. What? We don't give a fuck. Tell them bitches that they ready. Tell them bitches don't. We gon' bust your motherfucking head to the white meat show. Let you know you ain't fucking with no hoes, nigga. Hustle, pimp, double DP. Hustle, man, click, bitch. What you waiting on, John? Get your hustle on. What you waiting on, John? Get your hustle on. What you waiting on, John? What you waiting on, John? What you waiting on, John? Get your hustle on.
I'm saying fuck where you hang, bitch. Fuck what you claim, bitch. I'm down with the HMC, we knocking out your brains, bitch. Getting money like whoa, man. Shooting Glocks like Rose, man. North Memphis don't give a fuck, they ballin' out of control, man. Real niggas, they in the club, popping bottles and popping slug. Gangsta walking and throwing they set, cause really they don't give a fuck. Fuck a snitch and fuck the law. I'ma post up and tell the raw. If you get wrong, I'ma break the jaw. I'ma break you off. I'm telling y'all, don't fuck with us. HMC, we dangerous. Got 28 grams, 700 strong. Come to the hood and slang with us. Keep some heat to blaze you up. I told you, get your hustle on. We hustle strong, got plenty cone. What the fuck you mean, John? We bust head, we slit throat. We robbing niggas, funny coat. Got a 30-shot Glock and I bet not miss. I'm aiming at you with the scope. Man, this shit so serious. That smoke till I'm delirious. Ain't these niggas hearing us, so I know they be feeling us. Don't play, you want some? Boy, you don't want none. We cock guns, we drop bombs. Disregarding where you from. Who Who they wanna play with them HMC soldiers? Smoking so much green, I done changed my name to Doja. Fuck what you talking about and fuck what you heard, bitch. Catch me in the valley, posted yelling, what's the word, bitch? Ain't she took it served, bitch? Cause you better not splurge, bitch. Cause them killers coming when they know you got them birds, bitch. It's hard, but it's square, man. We cop, flip, and maintain. Shoot shots at close range. Hood shit I can't change. More hoes and more clothes. More ice and more dough. More shows me, more grip, my bankroll. On swole, I cop back and reload. I fuck with my amigos and all my niggas in the M. Posted selling yayo. That's the way the game goes, and I'm the one to blame, ho. For the dope floating through the hood, getting taken over.
Weak motherfucker, who you with? Northside. Weak motherfucker, who you with? Southside. Weak Northside. Weak Southside. Weak motherfucker, who you with? Don't play with it, boy. You get beat down to the floor. What? Me and my squad came to run the fucking show. What? Click, crump. What? We don't give a fuck. Tell them bitches that they ready. Tell them bitches jump. We gon' bust your motherfucking head to the white meat show. Let you know you ain't fucking with no hoes, nigga. Hustle, pimp, double DP. Hustle, man, click, bitch. What you waiting
See
on?
my niggas over there in Spring Valley. Big Head, Dope Boy, Hot Rod, Big Joe. State gang, the mob, true sippers, we in too deep. Money boy, trade. Money boy, trade. Stay with a bag, I'm cashing them check. 100 round shooters on hit. Little nigga talking, but they not a threat. BB is damaging pants on my neck. Jacking my spread. 4 for 4, pop me a hit. I'm saucing, I'm dripping, I'm wet. I'm trending, I'm thinking, I'm fire, I'm hit. Stay with a bag, I'm cashing them check. 100 round shooters on hit. Little nigga talking, but they not a threat. BB is damaging pants on my neck. Jacking my spread. 4 for 4, pop me a hit. I'm saucing, I'm dripping, I'm wet. I'm trending, I'm thinking, I'm fire, I'm hit. It's a go 10 and 4, it's a bed. On the ground, about to cook me a jet. Niggas mad when I stun and I flip. With precision, I'm gripping the jet. Burn a brain while I'm gripping the neck. No dealings, I just want some tech. I'm a dog, it's a shame on my mess. Go hard and shout out to my ex. Play if I move it on to the net. I done Brooklyn, course I was the net. I'm shining, I'm blessed. Like a beacon that runs with a friend. VIP talking shit with some jet. Take it simple with Yankees and Mets. High fiving with guys and it. Don't ego, my life is the shit. Stay with a bag, I'm cashing them check. 100 round shooters on hit. Little nigga talking, but they not a threat. BB is damaging pants on my neck. Jacking my spread. 4 for 4, pop me a hit. I'm saucing, I'm dripping, I'm wet. I'm trending, I'm thinking, I'm fire, I'm hit. Stay with a bag, I'm cashing them check. 100 round shooters on hit. Little nigga talking, but they not a threat. BB is damaging pants on my neck. Jacking my spread. 4 for 4, pop me a hit. I'm saucing, I'm dripping, I'm wet. I'm trending, I'm thinking, I'm fire, I'm hit. I get it, I'm gon' pull off in a hurry. First you try to sit into my stripping. No trying to kick it, I'm busy, I'm working. I just suspended, I'm still out here serving. 30s and green, bitch, that's the lane. Pulling up train, form machine. Infrared beam, carbon 15. Money boy trade, that with no wing. My bottom is red, Robert's the green. Go to my body, I feel like a dream. Go to one center, course I watch a game. Real rich and wild, but I'm for the team. Fuck your opinion, that's all that I strain. I was 14 when I had a dream. Dollar sign, go for the green. Pop me a bean. Swagging, I'm fresh and I'm clean. Feeling like Jordan, I'm wearing Supreme. Rolling up, smoking Supreme. Infrared beam. Carbon 15. Precise like a surgeon, I won't miss a thing. 24/7, I'm flat with no wings, bitch. State gang, the mob, we in too deep. Money boy trade, Looney Tune melodies. Let's go. I can take a bitch if I want. Take her down, send her back in the morning. Purple kush, purple drink like Bonnie. Black op shit, got gun like the Hummer. Bulletproof vest, case nigga wanna harm it. No conversation, he ain't talking about the money. I die about mine, never take nothing from it. I die about mine, never take nothing from it. I can take a bitch if I want her. Take her down, send her back in the morning. Purple kush, purple drink like Bonnie. Black op shit, got gun like the Hummer. Bulletproof vest, case nigga wanna harm it. No conversation, he ain't talking about money. I die about mine, never take nothing from it. I die about mine, never take nothing from it. Hey, little nigga, I was trapping out the Carter. Single parent home, being willing, I'm a father. Money go get it, I ain't never been a quitter. Had to be the breadwinner for my sons and my daughter. Nigga real fat, blue eyes, 20 pointer. I can take a bitch if I want it. Take it down, send her back in the morning. Purple kush, purple drink like Bonnie. Black ops shit, back gun like Army. Bulletproof vest cause nigga wanna harm me. No conversation, he ain't talking about the money. I die by mine, never take nothing from me. State to state, we gon' wait, we're running. Wholesale, get both by the 100. No consignment, no deal, no front. Camera in Berlin and stun. Bitch, stop capping, ain't talking about nothing. Jacking up the chain on the time, hit your bust. Look with the pussy, but you never got to touch it. Came down the middle, but you had to make a bust it. How you getting money, but a flat in your budget? All the player talk, so you know you need to cut it. Sir, you know you need to cut this shit. All the player talk, so you know you need to cut it. Throwing temper, start crying in public. You a bitch. Need a dick, so a bitch cannot suck you. A bitch. You need to be saying you disgusting. You a bitch. Bitch, you a lame, you a dustin'. You a bitch. Why you stay sweaty, you must. You a bitch. You ain't from the streets, you a pussy. Oh, need a dick ass nigga. I can take a bitch if I want. Dick her down, send her back in the morning. Purple kush, purple drink like Bonnie. Black op shit, got gun like the Army. Bulletproof vest, case a nigga wanna harm me. No conversation, you ain't talking about the money. I die about mine, never take nothing from it. I die about mine, never take nothing from it. I can take a bitch if I want it. Dick her down, send her back in the morning. Purple kush, purple drink like Bonnie. Black op shit, got gun like the Army. Bulletproof vest, case a nigga wanna harm me. No conversation, you ain't talking about money. I die about mine, never take nothing from it. I die about mine, never take nothing from it.
Hey, no, that's not cool though. That's not cool. You wanna take me a ride, man? Clear my motherfucking head, cause I can't believe a motherfucker I really cared about, I really loved you at one point, G. Like low key. Like, come on now. Like low key, G. You think it was cool for your friend to get up there and expose everything you told him about me? That wasn't cool. You know that wasn't cool for real. That wasn't what's up. That wasn't what's up. That shit triggered the fuck out of me because that was wacky. You know it was wacky. Fuck my key at. You know that shit was wacky. Let me take me a drive, G. This shit getting out of hand, G. This shit getting out of hand to fight somebody else fight. Especially about people we talked about their commentary and their style of how they do people. You laying me out. You feed me to the wolves for what? You feed me to the wolves for what? What you feeding me to the wolves for, Shiv? For what? For what?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening. E. Brooks is funny because it's all true. It's all true. Everything I said about that nigga, it was all true. That's why it's funny. Since the last time we talked about Charleston White, he didn't get jumped on stage. He didn't assault the nigga. I don't know if y'all see the video. It's better to watch it on IG because IG don't have all the restrictions that YouTube got. Everybody that I've seen post this motherfucker is scared to actually post the fight because of how YouTube trips now. YouTube used to, like, you can go viral off posting fights. YouTube don't want to see this shit no more. They giving your ass a community guideline strike, or they putting the shit on 18 or older and you're not gonna get it monetized. So it's not a good look to watch, but I'm gonna play the audio so y'all can see what I'm gonna play another video. Cause remember when I started off with this, I said I'm torn. I don't really like the nigga because he preaches against nigga shit, but all he does is nigga shit. Now at the comedy show last night, where he was supposed to be the comedy, after watching several angles, I can say he was getting heckled, so he was justified in talking his shit. Talking your shit is one thing, but when you tell a nigga you gonna hit them with a flower pot and then proceed to hit them with a flower pot, you're the aggressor. And you the one with a name and got something to lose, so I hope that nigga sue you. Like the man hit dude with a flower pot. I shared the video on my community wall earlier. He hit the man with a flower pot. Dude started to come up on the stage. So then he was trying to hit him with a little baton. The nigga keeps some police gear with him, pepper spray. I done seen this nigga pepper spray a nigga at a celebrity boxing weigh-in because dude pushed him. Like, he just a bitch ass nigga. This is real shit. He provokes people, and then when they respond the nigga way, he calls the police. This is the second time this nigga that did some nigga shit on people, and ain't nobody calling the police on him. I don't know why they gotta play like he did. I'm gonna play the audio from the comedy show last night. I think it's the best one I got with everything that was going on now. But I'm not with this shit. Like, he talking about that. When we listen to this live later, he's gonna be telling Cam Newton, my delivery. You upset about my delivery, nigga. You out here doing the same shit you saying all these other thugs and ain't shit niggas is doing. You talk shit to a nigga and you got so mad you hit him in the head with a flower pot. You tried to hit him with a baton. You tried to swing a chair and you got your ass football tackled. I hear everybody saying his face wasn't messed up. What about his inside organs? How about his stomach, his ribs? See, we don't see all that. We just talking about a nigga face. Well, he got football tackled, so that's below the waist. And then there was a whole little kerfuffle and niggas was stumping. He might not have got hit in the face. And he said he took protective measures to cover his face up. But nonetheless, he was on camera talking about he was in the barbershop and he got his ass jumped. Well, not jumped, pistol whipped. So he really can't go anywhere. And he was in Texas. Well, Gabe, since you up here, do me a favor, Mr. Gabe. You up here.
Sure.
Play this here for me. Fuck it. They might snatch my video, but fuck it. Let's see here. I done looked at them motherfuckers so many times today. I'm texting you the video now. I don't play the audio, but fuck it. I'll let you. Damn, why am I screen sharing it? You texting you, Gabe. How's it going, sir?
All right.
Looking for you earlier. I think she was trying to put you in the Dulo twist.
Probably.
That's it, man. What are you mad? Abort, mad.
I know. I realized. Mad. I didn't think about this until the day after. I got set up by Mad because I never dropped the link. Once I thought about it, I'm like, wait a minute, I never dropped the link. How did she get up here?
Oh, man. Damn, man. You turned on the homie? Man, you turned on the homie for some pussy. Ooh.
Man.
He gonna cuss me out for that. Like, we're playing, G. In other news, I had a stressful day.
How so?
It's okay, though. And just women problems, G. Women problems. Can't please everybody. It be happening. I text Gabe. Hold on. What is this other thing? I want y'all to hear, but I don't know how many of y'all are familiar with Charleston White. See, Flexi, you told me to do Charleston White a while ago. I was like, I don't know. I don't really like that nigga like that. But this interview has been trending. But also, he's a walking fucking contradiction. Now, if he wasn't out here saying he was like, his thing is he does all this fuck shit for attention, and then he tries to link up with the people he's starting all the drama with so they can do some community service and give back. But, sir, this is what you have to understand. The kids that you preaching to that look up to you, that they're not seeing the business part of it behind the scenes. All they seeing you do is act a damn fool online, and they think they can get online and act a damn fool too. They think they can come up. Ain't that what you told them? That's how you did it. You literally run around acting like a damn fool. I'm sure you ever been at 50. You can only keep playing with these young people so much. Now, you'd have been pistol whipped. You'd have been football tackled on stage. Nigga, the next step is death. You didn't shot yourself in the strip club in Dallas. I ain't forgot about that. You shot yourself in the leg in a strip club. No beef going on. You just plexico burst yourself. When are you going to stop? You're too old for this shit. Where's the damn video? These are the Snoop Dogg. Just why can't I fucking find it? I thought I saved it. I can't find it, ladies and gentlemen. I watched this about 4 days ago. I added it to the playlist. How y'all been doing though? What's going on?
I think everyone's been kind of enjoying their December, like on their own, in a sense. Everyone's kind of quiet, at least from what I've noticed.
That's a good thing.
That is a good thing. After this year, we deserve a month off.
Oh, I gave the ops what I promised they asked at the beginning of the year. I said, y'all gonna catch hell all 2023, and they have. But they only caught hell because they refused to leave niggas alone. So it's their fault. Damn it, I don't have it. I don't have that video. I thought I did. But yeah, you did you get the text?
No.
What the fuck?
I
texted to you. Yeah, I texted to you like 3 minutes ago, G. You gotta reset your phone or something. I don't know what's going on. Let me email it to you. How about that?
Email it. That'll be better.
Gabe didn't pay his cricket bill this month, y'all. Hot.
Actually,
under the bus.
Because I have my iPad connected to my iPhone. I think that my iPhone might be not charged.
He ain't pay his cricket bill, y'all. He lied. He did not pay that good old cricket. Where the hell is Truth? Truth, where are you? She sleeps. She did 2 lives earlier. I just emailed it to you.
Okay.
We'll do that, and then we're going to get into the main course. Let me see. Who in the chat? Why did that phone just... Oh, I opened the camera. Oh, Grayson is going to be a handful. I ain't gonna be able to handle her by myself. She do the most. And everybody say, you spoil her. Yes, I don't know what to do. She get me. Let's see. Hey, can't handle the truth. Hey, Graphic.
Right,
hey,
good to go.
James, Sheila, Brooks, Tanya Renee, yours truly, Carla. Am I missing anybody? It's only so far I can scroll up. Hey, Moore's voice. I think that's everybody. If I forgot you, I ain't tried to. I couldn't see no more. Okay. This is what happened to this gentleman last night. And again, I ain't mad at him because he was being heckled. Dude heckled the shit out of him. So I'm not mad at him for how he responded to the heckler by talking shit, even though he did, you know, the first thing he did was say, nigga, show me some money. Bruh, they all bought tickets to see you. Clearly they have money. But that's some old nigga shit there. Huh?
Go ahead. Good to go?
Can't hear you, Gabe. What'd you say?
I said good to go? Play it? Okay.
You country town motherfuckers don't know how to act. Big city motherfuckers come down here and try to get these motherfuckers to show. These motherfuckers jibber jabber. And y'all here tonight when you come on stage, because I'm about ready to come off stage. They won't even let me tell you jokes. They won't even let me tell you jokes.
Tell your damn joke, nigga.
They tell you that. Shut up.
Tell your damn joke, nigga.
What you say? I done disrespected everything you niggas love, and I ain't been touched that nigga. I done touched $2 million talking this shit.
He done disrespected everything a nigga love, and he proud about that.
Yeah, zero goddamn good like cousin there, nigga. Fuck is you talking about, nigga? Nigga, shut up. If this your woman right here, if this your woman, are y'all two together? Are y'all two together? Are y'all two on the date? Are y'all two on the date? With these basketball girls on. And so nephew, don't let him sit in your lap no more, nigga. Yeah, don't let your nephew sit in your lap no more. I ain't taking my nephew no comedy, so this nigga hat turned sideways with a basketball jersey on. I fuck with bitches.
See, that was funny.
I ain't lying. You with him.
That's how you handle a heckler. That's how you handle a heckler. I'm not mad about this.
No, that is.
He hit dude with the flower pot first.
Don't get on these motherfuckers social media apps talking. And your baby's getting
And he ran.
He wanna go back. He wanna go back.
I'm gonna go back.
With a basketball jersey on.
All right.
No need to. I'm just pointing out he did all that shit talking, said I hit you with the pot, hit dude with the pot, and then took off running. I guess you thought dude was gonna be deterred by you. Once you hit a nigga, they don't like nobody cares. When you see red, you see red. You can take a lot of pain when you red. So he didn't feel, even though that flower pot wasn't a real flower pot, he didn't feel that. He didn't feel the baton that you was trying to swing that wouldn't open, and you definitely didn't get the chair off. You tried to swing an elementary school lunch table chair at him. That shit ain't gonna hurt nobody. It's all plastic unless you hit him with the legs. I'm thoroughly disappointed at the nigga he hit, because me personally, well, this is me because I've seen how Charleston White is. I'd have called the police, got his ass arrested, and I would have sued because he got money. I'd have sued the club, and he still can sue. He can still sue Charleston White in the club. Bruh literally hit him for heckling him. You can't do that. That's almost like dude wanting to hit you because you was firing them up about their jerseys. He wasn't trying to fight you. He was talking shit back to you and you got mad. All right, let's get into the main course here. Where did I leave off it on this? Oh, I got it. Oh, hell no. This bitch started all the way back over. I think we're like an hour through it, 52 minutes or some of that nature. Hold on. Where my shit starting, man. I hate this update that YouTube is done now. It's hard to red ball shit. It's not leaving me where I left it off. Oh, but yeah, when we did this last time, Gabe and I uncovered that Charleston White is the reason that washers now close, the lids stay closed, because he said he was a badass youth, even though they was rich. He was a badass youth at the laundromat jumping on a washer, and he was jumping so hard the lid flew up and he fell in and broke all this shit. It was in a full body cast from the waist down. We're gonna ignore the oxymoron because it can't be a full body cast if it's from the waist down. We'll ignore that. But while he was in the full body cast, he said he went to heaven. We're gonna go past that. And then he said when he came back down from heaven, he got up and he was walking around in the full body cast like a mummy. And then I forgot they won a lawsuit from the people who he stole the washer from. And then also I heard a video from Fleece Johnson today, which is really, I don't understand why people want to talk to the booty warriors so much. I know. Like, right? Why do y'all want to talk to a nigga that glorified raping men and saying man butt is the most precious thing in the world? Why do people want to talk to that nigga?
I didn't even know he's out.
Man, bruh, this nigga bigger than Kevin Samuels right now.
Yeah, I know.
Everybody and their mama want to talk to him. I don't know when he got out, but Fleece said something too. He did a long time on death row. But interesting thing, he said he was the first person, the first juvenile to go to be charged as an adult. I think fucking whatchamacallit, dumbass said the same thing, but then he told us he was in there with a 12-year-old that stabbed somebody 39 times, whatever it was. This is pretty much just a big ass line interview. And since the last time we did this, I've seen more clips pop up on the timeline. He told Cam, "I'll whoop your ass." Now, I think that would have been funny to see that fight because Cam Newton is like 6'5", 270, something like that. The lifted weights since he's been in junior high. Just a big ass nigga. I don't think he wanted to see him. Cam still trains and works out for the NFL right now.
Could probably toss him for a
Charleston White and Charleston White talking about I whoop your ass, Cam. All right, let me see if I got to where we spoke.
Transfer hearing. Your mom had the opportunity to either say I would have been paroled.
Okay, we'll stop you. Good pickup point. Greg, you remember this? He was telling us that he did he only did 4, but then he had to do 6, and he said he got to 18, and then his mama said no, I wanted to come home, so he had to stay. He was 21.
Yeah, he did 4 years that ended up being 7, or 4, or something like that. It was something was off with the math.
4 years going to 7.
home that day. I would have came home and been on parole for 3 years.
Mm-hmm. And free in essence, but you had parole.
Yeah, I would have been free. I could have, yeah, at 18 years old.
And she said what?
The judge specifically said, Miss White, are you asking for your son to be released today? And my mama looked at me and looked at the judge and said, no, Your Honor. I think he need to go back and work the program because they were great programs.
Yeah, I forgot, because that's what, remember he said, I'm on the phone talking to my mama, and she said everything come together for good or some Bible scripture. He was like, I got to do 4 years in here. Turned out to be 7. And then after he had been in there 4 years sitting on his ass, mama said, nah, he need to check into them programs. How mama know he wasn't doing the programs already? And if mama felt that way, why she wasn't telling them to get in them programs the first 4 years he was in there?
He did say,
he told us he was El Chapo in the prison. Greg?
He did say he got 12 years for capital murder, though. I didn't know you can get out for capital murder.
Well, no, I think he said that he was charged for capital murder. That's the charge he was facing, but he was a juvenile as well.
Okay, he might have. Yeah, okay, that might have made sense.
He was a juvenile. You know, that's what he said, but between the 6th and the 8th grade, he was on the way to jail for capital murder.
That's right.
I wish I could find that fucking video that I was talking about, because he is disgusting. Like I said, I know I say a whole bunch of foul shit. That nigga is disgusting. Like this. I don't see how people have not heard this rant. I'm gonna find it. Let me go through my watch.
They was programmed that focused on not just rehabilitation, but resocialization and repairing a child from the childhood trauma that most children who commit these type of crimes endure. I hadn't really had no trauma, homie, that I thought.
Oh, he also announced today after getting football tablet, he will now have security. His claim to fame was, I disrespect everything you niggas care about, and I run around with no security. He changed his setup today and said he's getting security.
At the time.
You better. Nigga.
Other than the fact that my daddy wasn't there, that alone is trauma.
Mm-hmm.
That alone is traumatizing.
Yes, sir.
On top of the fact that your mother is there and she's not there, that's even more traumatizing. On top of the fact that you're having surgeries where you're being put to sleep, which is hindering some brain functions, right? So I learned a lot in those 3 years, but there's a fast growing process from 18 to 21 where a kid can develop and grow at such a rate, it surprises many. It's not a big difference from 18 to 21, but if you nurture a child and you put a child in the right environment in the right setting, that kid can grow to full potential in 3 years. And that's what happened with me. So within 3 years, so from 18.
Now, I'm going to call bullshit on this, because at the beginning of this interview, he told us how he wasn't outside and he was in the books. This is what he told us he was doing as a youth. Then he went to jail, and he said he started doubling up on the reading. Now, if you had been a nigga that had been reading all this time and you had private tutors and all of that, and you just said you were rebelling because you were bored, then you wouldn't have needed all this shit that you just said you got out of prison program. Because you realize, hey, I'm really not a bad kid. I just was acting out because my mama was pregnant. She's still good to me. See, we done had all the new games and stuff. I was acting out. Why would you need the prison programs to change you into a better man, and you claim you was already a better? You claim you was above everybody. You just got bored, but you got bored after your mama got pregnant. That's what you told us. Your mama got pregnant with your sister, and then you started becoming a badass.
To 21, I went from playing leader of the Rolling 60 game to within 2 years. And this wasn't me fronting. This was the real me. I was fronting as a gang member.
Mm-hmm.
This was the real me excelling Homie, they used to take me off campus. That's where I told you I spoke at Blaine College. I spoke at Texas A&M, Prairie View, every college in around there, UT, the Aggies, all the high schools. So my last year and a half, 2 years of being locked up, I would go out and do public speakings and motivational speakings at colleges and universities and
there's no way to verify any of this.
High school. So they groomed me for this. It's just that when I got out at 21 in 1998, my record.
The prison system groomed you for talking. So you're shouting the prison system out for making you a better person. So you had to be involved in a murder for you to become a better person, even though you said you was out here in them books. All right, then.
Seal, no felony convictions, but my identity was tied inside the juvenile system. So I came back out here, nigga, with a murder case that everybody know as a, nigga. So, nigga, we root for the killer. So I come back to my peers who I know from school, nigga. I'm known as a nigga who caught a murder case. Those are accolades, right? So in 1998, when I walked.
Sir, you still brag about it now. Nobody makes you talk about it or brag about it. You still do.
Walk out of the juvenile system, all of my childhood issues have been resolved. Like I was pure and innocent. But I didn't know how to talk to girls. I've been locked up from 14 to 21. Look at that big old gap. You know how much shit go on from 14 to 21? Nigga, I didn't know which way was north, south, east, or west. When I lived.
I thought you had the Danielle Steele novels.
Yeah, they taught him charisma.
I hope this feedback from my headphones is not getting caught on the actual live, but it's irritating the fuck out of me. And the only thing I know how to do is unplug my fucking headphones, but then I won't be able to hear you.
If you was cute, you can get a girl. Nigga, when I come home, it's about money. The dope boy nigga. This the dope boy era now. So culturally, gang banging dying out. So what I'm gonna come out here and do? Niggas ain't gang banging in 98.
What the fuck? This nigga just said niggas ain't gang banging has never went out of style, sir. If gang banging had went out of style, there wouldn't be so many gangs in America. Like, see, when I came up in the 80s and 90s, it was probably like 4 gangs. You had the Latin Kings, the Bloods, the GDs, Spice Lords. That was it. Now it's so many different little neighborhood pop-up gangs, you can't keep count of them all. What do you mean niggas ain't? Niggas make up a new gang every day, sir. But now this is the part where it makes sense that you didn't know how to talk to girls and stuff. Now this is why I believe you was in the house with your private tutor in the books. You was a bookworm, you was a nerd, so you didn't know how to talk to girls. I can believe that part. But then you told us you learned by reading Danielle Steele novels.
Kind of really want to gangbang, but I don't know what to do gangbang. I had never been introduced to gangs in the free world. So it was easy for me to walk away from this gang mindset. That was just in the juvenile, the past time. So when I come home.
You gangbang for 7 years in juvenile. Like, at what point are you going to say, well, I was grown as hell from 18 to 21 still gangbanging? And you can't just put down your flag like that, sir. You just can't.
So he became a gang member in prison because he said he was a leader.
Yeah, he said he became a gang member in jail at 14. And then he said he rose to the top of the ranks during his 7 years there. But again, there is no way to verify any of this. We just got to take this nigga word for it. This shit happened in 79.
You do what most people do, homie. You go back to the old people, the old places, and the old things. I tried to work, but nigga, I ain't know how to get up and go to work. Been locked up since I was 14. I don't know how to get up and go to work. I don't know how to wake myself up.
I tried to work. Wait a minute. Sir, you realize nobody knows how to work when they go get their first job. Nobody does. You could have just been one of them spoiled rich kids. You didn't have to work. You went to college, you graduated, and now you got to get a job for the first time. You're like, shit, I got a degree, but I ain't never actually worked. But next I tried to get a job, but and the key thing about you is your shit happened as a juvenile, so you actually had the option to check no. And if they said, have you been arrested or are you a felon? You could have said no, and they couldn't pull it because they can't find it because you a juvenile. So you can't say my record, my past is hunting me because nobody can pull that shit up. That's why none of the YouTubers have been able to bust your ass. And none of the internet detectives have been able to bust your ass on the shit you saying because your shit was sealed as a fucking minor. Nobody, you know this shit too. You know can't nobody pull that shit up. Unless it's a leak inside the police department, in the county, and district, and court that you did. And I'm sure back then they had that shit. They was typing that shit up with a typewriter and shit. They ain't got your files no damn more. They got lost when they updated their system in '97.
Getting woke up. When it's time to eat, nigga, I don't know what to eat. I've been looking at the menu. The menu been saying what we go eat.
Wait a minute, they got a menu in juvenile? You living good then, player. Nigga, and holding and all that shit. You dress out, ain't no fucking menu, nigga. They bring you a tray with shit on it. And then it be a big ass Gatorade cooler full of purple liquid, purple stuff with no sugar, but it's supposed to be Kool-Aid. There ain't no fucking menu. What is this nigga talking about? I got to do some research and see if they got menus in the juvenile facilities, juvenile correctional facilities. This sounds too good. So, nigga, you ain't even get no menu in the free world when mama cooked. She just cooked. Are you in jail and niggas come up to you and be like, what do you want for dinner tonight, Charleston? Here's the menu.
Tonight's tuna casserole.
Are you saying they gave all these kids a day? Well, no, I guess when you had the menu, you just make enough for every, you make enough of every dish that y'all got to cover everything. But I don't think they doing all of it. I just don't. Who knows? It's Texas though. They crazy down there. So
I know. I've been locked up, so there's nobody you really can talk to, because at that time, nigga, reentry is something big now, but nigga, reentry was unheard of back then, let alone juvenile reentry. So there was no church, there was no family member.
Nigga, you were not the only juvenile that had been. See, I don't like this nigga because he act like he the first to do everything. Nigga, if they had a juvenile detention center, they had re-entry for fucking juveniles. They didn't just make the juvenile detention center when your ass was born. It's something they had been doing. That's why there was a whole bunch of other kids your age in there, sir. And then you said re-entry. Did you not just say your mama told them folk when you turn 18 and keep you for 3 more years so that you can get into programs and get a skill? That's the re-entry part, sir. Because y'all are juveniles and nobody can pull that up or hold that against y'all, but y'all still came out there with a skill as if y'all ass had graduated from a tech school or a high school or a trade school. Same thing as tech school, but that's what we call it high school. Back in the day when I was in school, we had the university path and the technical path. And my smart ass used to laugh at all the niggas that took the technical path, not knowing that I was going to end up doing some technical. I was going to end up working with my hands and doing shit that's not on the universal path eventually anyway. So I kind of, if I had a chance to go back over, I think I would have picked one of them trades back in high school. instead of
in
going to
coding?
universal path. Like, no, because they had, like, them folk had welding. They had all types of, they had mechanic. They had like 7 to 10 different programs in the technical shit that people did.
Like real shit, like plumbing and shit?
Yeah. They don't do that shit no more, though. They do not teach them kids all this shit now. But yeah, we used to have like real jobs. I did. Now I got to take radio broadcasting in my on my universal path, but the teacher had went to school with like my mama and brothers and them, so I was just able to skip a lot of classes, and then I went to school with my folks. And then every time I came back, I had all my work done and I passed. So he didn't just he didn't care. My work was done.
We had a name for
The nigga can talk to us,
I don't
man.
remember what it was, but we had a thing where after school you could go to learn this shit.
Oh no, that shit wasn't it wasn't after school. Like the morning, everybody said like all of us would be in the first 4 periods of the day.
Oh, it's part of the high school curriculum. Oh wow.
Yeah. So we would do like all of us would take our science, social studies, PE, all that shit, and then after lunch, if you were on the technical path, then you left and went to your training school and did whatever the fuck y'all did, and then everybody else just took them bullshit electives.
Oh, I get it.
Like radio broadcasting and things of that nature, while they was learning how to cook and tune up cars and shit. We sitting there taking study hall, stupid shit.
Oh, I remember we had a car stereo installation. That shit was pretty cool.
That was all part of the shop.
Yeah.
They took this shit out of school a long fucking time ago. I wonder why they took it out. I wonder did they give a reason why they took it out? And they took it out. I think that's like nationwide now. Nobody gets the trade school education. Like home ec used to be a thing in my day. They don't do that shit anymore. And like I know in my middle school, we was going to Snowden like damn near required the girls to take home ec.
Well, the woodshop era was dead by the time I hit high school.
Oh yeah, no, we wasn't. They wasn't finna let us fuck with no saws and shit.
Yeah.
Hell no. Too much liability. Okay, but I forgot they had the cosmetology shit for the girls. So they did a lot of shit. They did the cosmetology. Guys did the barbering. They had the mechanic shit, the welding, the plumbing. I gotta ask the niggas.
Welding, good job.
In technical. Damn sure is.
I'm having some inadequate issues, nigga. I don't know what to do. So I'm trying to date girls my age, but the girls I'm dating saying stuff like, you need a high school girlfriend. Man, I don't know what the fuck she mean, but my conversation ain't on their level.
Mm-hmm.
So,
why wasn't your conversation on that level? And you told us all you did was read. Nigga, you should have had a vocabulary out this world. Her conversation shouldn't have been on your level because she wouldn't know most of the words you were saying. I bullshit you not. Okay, do you know how many women I ask, can I get better acquainted with you? And they be like, what the fuck does that mean?
Acquainted? Yeah.
15 years later, that's a normal word. Motherfuckers don't know what acquainted means. It'd be baffling. That'd be the cue to keep it pushing when they'd be like, huh? What that mean? Nothing. See you later.
That's good.
nigga, what do you do?
You said what?
That's definitely a red flag. It's a good way to fish them out.
Wait, okay.
Yeah.
How many titles does LA Knight have?
0 right now.
Okay, let me ask you another question. How in the fuck does Logan Paul come in and get a belt before fucking LA Knight?
Because he's a big YouTuber. They use him for other things.
His pop still isn't bigger than. You know what? They've killed LA Knight's pop, and I ain't seen. When was the last time he been on TV?
Friday, he tagged with Orton.
Okay, so he's been on, because I think they've taken him off TV, which is not a bad thing because it makes people wonder where you are. And so when you do pop up, the reaction will be crazy. But it's like they're trying to kill his buzz off. They're trying to bury him.
I don't think he's going to win the Royal Rumble. I think it's going to be CM Punk, and then CM Punk Rollins will be WrestleMania.
CM Punk or Orton. No,
Ooh,
Orton and Roman have had some good fucking feuds, and nobody wants to. Nobody cares who Seth Rollins is facing. Nobody gives a damn. That's actually what's probably going to be WrestleMania anyway. So he didn't fucking need to win one, because the WrestleMania winner is going to fight Roman Reigns. Seth don't have no opponent. CM Punk may be that one anyway because they got past history. It's probably what they're building up to right now any damn way. He doesn't need to win the Rumble though.
well,
Cody perhaps may win it again though.
it's a possibility. He's definitely in the top 4. He's in the conversation, I'd say.
Let's do a fatal 4-way at WrestleMania. LA Knight, Cody, CM Punk.
Oh, you know what they haven't done? They haven't done like a 10+ years is when they have like a screw up at the end. With the 2 winners.
No, I don't like dumb women. E. Brooks, it takes too much. That's irritating as fuck. It's like, have you talked to a nigga? Do you date dumb men? That shit irritating. They don't know what you talking about most of the time. Yeah, you won't talk. You just like whatever, nothing. I ain't say nothing.
Well, you go with the culture, right? So what was the culture doing at that time? Selling dope. Master P had just dropped that motherfucking ghetto dope. Man, crack like this, ghetto dope. And taught you how to cook crack from step 1 to step 10. So I decided to go to college because.
So, sir, there were no drug dealers in your neighborhood before Master P came out and said, "Maybe make crack like this." You had never known this. You didn't see New Jack City or any of that shit. This nigga grew up in Texas. He gonna act like he wasn't no drugs down there. He said he started selling drugs because of Master P. What means you're weak-minded, sir?
One of the benefits of aging out of the juvenile system in the state of Texas is that you become a ward of the state. So once you get adjudicated for a crime, your parents are no.
Man, stop it. Everybody stops through NXT to help boost the ratings and get audience interest because they try to get them TV contract. But the only person that they can actually have wrestle on this bitch on a regular is Dom. And that's because he's a champion. And he's still developing. CM Punk will not ever wrestle on that damn show. Seth Rollins did it because he was new with the belt. He was a fighting champion. He got called out by a young up-and-coming dude. But yeah, ain't nobody else wrestling there. Yeah, Jade Cargill ain't even wrestling in NXT yet.
Oh, your parents, you become a ward of the state. So meaning you're a state baby. So one of the benefits of being a ward of the state is they pay for my college tuition to go to college.
Wait a minute. He became a ward of the state? So wait, when you got 21, your mama just said, fuck you?
But you're an adult though.
How is he a ward of the state at 21? Play this shit back.
That motherfucking ghetto dope. Man, crack like this, ghetto dope. And taught you how to cook crack.
This man, Master P for him selling drugs. Now, I listened to a lot of 3-6 Mafia back in the day. You know what I ain't never done, Gabe? Would you like to guess what I've never done that 3-6 Mafia was big on, or so they claimed?
Sipping on some scissor?
I do that. I did all the colors.
I don't know. What else?
I've never worshipped the devil, nor have I ever snorted a line of coke. That's all they talk about. Though. Player Fly, all he talked about was getting full of that fucking talented white. And I can recite all his lyrics. I never had the urge to try cocaine. I wonder why that is, because I ain't trying to be like the nigga that's rapping. I like your music, but I'm not trying to be like you. You said some hot shit. I ain't trying to be like you. Even while you said this, when you said this hot shit, you're surrounded by Bentleys and shit, and I know you got this money off rapping. You didn't like your rap. You got this because you signed a record deal. You are not Escobar.
From step 1 to step 10. So I decided to go to college because one of the benefits of aging out of the juvenile system in the state of Texas is that you become a ward of the state. So once you get adjudicated for a crime, your parents are no longer your parents. You become a ward of the state. So meaning you're a state baby. So
if you a state baby, why the fuck they ask your mama? Did they want you to come home? She wouldn't have had no say so, sir. She wouldn't have had any say so for her to look at the judge and say, no, he need to get in them programs. Because after all, you a damn state baby. So and then you finna say you was able to go to college at 21. Well, you didn't even go straight to college. You said you came out and you tried to get a job, but you couldn't work until you started selling dope. And as I just gave with the example, I said you could have just been like a rich kid that went to college and never got a fucking job. And so here you saying you never got a job and went to college. But you said they didn't have any juvenile re-entry programs. What is sending a nigga that just got out the juvenile detention center and sending him to college? What's that? You didn't have a high school diploma, but you came out of there with a GED or something that you were able to go to college. Is that not a re-entry program, sir?
It can't be a university.
I'm gonna send an email to Trap Lord Ross and tell him to investigate you. You know that white boy named he get into everybody's business. That's the one that did the King Von documentary and put all the time stamps together. This nigga did some universal time. It was like King Von tweeted 11 minutes after FBG dope died.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna put Trap Lord Ross on old boy here. He got a lot of inconsistencies with his story. It seems like he's making this shit up.
You know, this is shame
the
on
benefits of being a ward of the
his booking department should have done better.
No, I would have Charleston White on the show. He does bring numbers, but I would still tell him, like, you coming on this. I don't like you. I don't dislike you, but I dislike you more than I like you because you say some shit that I agree with. And even with the shit last night, I'm not saying he was wrong in anything he said back to the heckler because you just trying to get him up off of you, Jordan. I am saying he's wrong for saying, nigga, I hit you with this pot and then hitting him with the actual pot.
Yeah, at that point, it's a different story.
And then pulling out the baton, I was like, see me, I never did a show where I ain't had my pistol on me. So I ain't pulling no batons out, no goddamn pots, no chairs. That thing is on me, sir. You is the fucking act. You the comedian. Ain't nobody gonna tell you can't bring your weapon in there. And you simply say, I'm not performing it. Here go your money back. Now you handle this angry crowd that's gonna be saying where the fuck he at. This nigga got. Now he always, when he at his house and when he be in the car, he always showing a nigga a pistol. I got that pistol. Y'all niggas run up on me. He pulled a pistol out on DJU in Chicago. He reached in his backpack. He shot himself in the leg in the strip club in Dallas. But when the stage get rushed, this nigga pull out a baton. Nigga, is you about that life or nah? you got caught slipping without your pistol. It's not even that you got caught slipping, because had you not hit that man with that pot, he wouldn't have jumped on stage and football tackled you, him and his nephew. Then there was another lady in the crowd like, let me up there, put me up there. In Charleston, this is what's weird about that video. When Charleston started talking shit to the man, when he first said, I'm a hit you with this pot, it was somebody that was on the stage that walked down off the stage, and you think that they would have defused the situation, or they would have grabbed dude that Charleston was upset at and started escorting him. I don't know what happened to the dude that jumped off the stage, but clearly he didn't jump off the stage to handle the problem for Charleston White. Because everybody that wanted to get up on the stage got up on the stage. You lucky it wasn't the whole audience. It was just the uncle and the nephew that you was fucking with.
State is, they pay for my college tuition.
That's shit that can start a riot.
That shit didn't get your head crushed in. And then nigga, like, as we know, guns sometimes slip in venues. You don't know who you hit with that pot. They could have had that pistol. You don't know what gal came in with them that had their pistol in their purse. Hell, you were able to get a gun into the Dallas nightclub that you frequent all the time. You don't think nobody else can get pistols in the club? I know when I did security, I let certain people in that I fucked with their pistol, but they also weren't known hotheads or anything like that. Like, but if I knew a nigga was just known for crashing out, nah, you're not coming in. I fuck with you, but hell nah, nigga. You crazy.
Up to a PhD. So right now I can go back to college and they still pay for my college tuition.
Mm-hmm.
So did you go to college, or you just got infinite able to go to college because you were ward of the state even though you 50? Niggas, stop the cap. And why isn't this something you preaching to everybody that's wards of the state in Texas?
Once you get adjudicated for a crime, your parents are no longer your parents. You become a ward of the state. So meaning you're a state baby. So one of the benefits of being a ward of the state is they pay for my college tuition up to a PhD. So right now I can go back to college and they still pay for my college tuition.
Mm-hmm.
So
to a PhD. Just curious, what's after a PhD? Because the PhD is your doctorate. So what comes after that? I don't like him, Gabe.
But the way he explains it, it's like it's almost better to have murdered somebody than actually do well in school.
Right. If you can't get a scholarship, just commit a crime, go to juvenile, and then we'll pay for your college up to a PhD.
You know how many Chinese people that have done that shit?
Commit a crime at 17. You ain't got to get no scholarships or nothing. You want to go to school, just stay in your books, and then when you get to jail, you can take advantage of all the excellent programs they get. And then when you get out, just don't do murder at 17 because they're going to charge your ass as an adult. I think he did murder it. What did he say? 8th grade? What was it, 13, 14?
Something like that.
Yeah, it's like the 12 to 14 age. Yeah, just don't commit murder at 17 or they'll charge you as an adult. Just do something to get locked up though. And if you're in Texas, this only applies to Texas. If you're in Texas and you can't get a scholarship, you've been trying, they're telling your SAT scores too low or something like that, just fuck this shit. Commit a crime, go to jail, you're a ward of the state, and then when you get out, after doing your year and taking care of all the excellent programs. Keep in mind in Texas, they got a menu for you to order lunch, breakfast, and dinner off of. So your food's taken care of, full room and board. It's really not that bad. It sounds like O-Block, Gabe. It just sounds like a O-Block, a vacation paradise.
O-Block University.
Yeah, and so you get out and then you can go take all types of college courses up to. You can become a doctor on the state's dime. You know how much tuition would be if you had to pay that shit out of pocket? The state gonna give it to you. All you gotta do is commit a crime. We just made that shit sound attractive. Shit.
The way he's explaining it makes no sense. Dude, there's a lot of money and funds and shit. Budgets for that type of shit. They're not gonna pay up to PhD. You'd be lucky if you get paid up to associates.
This nigga said he can still go mad. Man, this was about 4. This nigga's, I know he get. Okay, Google. Okay, Google. Phone. Oh, no, I don't want you. Not on that phone, Google. Shut up. Go to sleep. Go to sleep, Google. Okay, Google. How old is Charleston White?
These came back from a search.
Why you didn't just tell me? That nigga 52. He got out the juvenile system 31 years ago? And he's saying he can still go back to college. Nigga, why you ain't went back and got that free education then?
What college is this? I'd like to hear what this college is.
And one in Texas, I guess. Texas A&M, Texas, is anywhere. Prairie Review, anywhere in Texas. I guess the great state of Texas, anywhere.
Damn, I should have done more murdering.
That was one of the things that I tried to do when I first get out, but I ain't had nobody guide me. So I went to go enroll at the University of Arkansas.
Damn, hell me here, old Charleston White.
What, University of Arkansas, he said?
In Fayetteville, Arkansas. In the process, I had. That was one of the things that I tried to do.
I want to be a Razorback
when I first get out, but I ain't had nobody guide me. So I went to go enroll at the University of Arkansas in Fayetteville, Arkansas. In the process, I had a cousin who was going to school up there.
I didn't have no one to guide me. Sir, you make a lot of excuses for you being a grown man and not knowing how to do shit. Nobody does. Newsflash, sir. It's a lot of people like you that don't have guidance and they still manage to make it.
For university, you need recommendations. You need a statement letter.
Guidance counselor normally does that. You know, his prison guidance counselor had him. He was talking about all the programs he's been in and what a great job of leadership he did over the rolling 60s.
He would have had to have taken a foreign language. What else?
Ebonics.
I guess. This doesn't make sense. No university just takes you in like that.
If you're a ward of the state of Texas, they do, sir.
Not at a university.
He wasn't trying to get into Yale or Harvard or nothing, nigga. He just is going to a regular old university. I don't need no recommendation letter to get into the UL. Maybe you may be grad school, law school at the UM, but just to enroll, hell no, I don't need this shit.
President of the BSA Black Students.
Funny ghetto fact about Trey. I used to enroll in college all the time, get the financial aid check, and drop all my classes. I only got caught up one time where I didn't drop my classes in time and I had to pay this shit back. It only happened once. I just had them, they just took it out of my taxes when I had got a check big enough for them to get all their damn money.
Association, and he had a fascination with wanting to be the weed man. So me and him come home one day. He done got the football playing nigga money. He done went and got 10 pounds of weed. I don't even know how much a pound of weed cost away. I just decided to drive. You stop and get pulled over with 10 pounds of weed, catch a drug trafficking charge. I hadn't even been out 8 months. After gone being 7 years. 90% of juveniles are rearrested within 1 year after being released out the drive. He done got the football playing nigga money. He done went and got 10 pounds of weed. I don't even know how much a pound of weed cost away. I just decided to drive.
Did this stupid motherfucker just say, I don't know what a pound of weed costs away? Nigga, it weigh a pound. I don't like him, Gabe.
You chose the show. This is
this
Cam's
man
fault.
just
Cam
said this
you
man
listen
said
harder.
he bought 10 pounds of weed and I don't even know how much a pound costs. Cool or weigh. You're not smart then, sir. It's a pound. That's like saying which weigh more, a pound of bricks or a pound of feathers. And you say feathers. No, nigga, they both pounds.
Yep.
Get stopped and get pulled over with 10 pounds of weed, catch a drug trafficking charge. I hadn't even been out 8 pounds of weed. I don't even know how much a pound of weed cost away. I just decided to drive. Get stopped and get pulled over with 10 pounds.
So you driving. So wait a minute, Charles. I got to just go back to your you went to heaven story. While you was in the full body case. You went to heaven. You saw the pearly gates. You was hanging out with Jesus and the big man himself. And you came down and committed murder. Okay, players fuck up. But you did 7 years. And you decide 8 months after you done been out, it's a good idea to be the driver on the highway going to pick up 10 pounds. All right, how much were you getting paid? Because you didn't do this shit for free. You weren't just being a good Samaritan. And I just got a question, sir. How were you able to afford a vehicle and all of it, and you claim you was out here fucked up? You ain't no way. What did? Oh, I forgot. He said he was trapping.
See, once you're a warden of the state, they have a credit union. You can, borrow.
Oh, he had a pension.
Yeah.
But if you was trapping so hard, then you wouldn't have needed to go with your nigga that was. See, if you was trapping that hard because you had the car and all that shit, then you would have been the plug to your nigga. You'd be like, fool, we ain't going nowhere. I got to work. You don't have to go there. I'm the plug. But can I tell you so? You got pulled over with 10 pounds of weed in the car 7, 8 months after you get out. Then he gonna give us a statistic about juvenile offenders and repeat offenders. He always got to throw himself in all of these statistics and things of that nature.
We catch a drug trafficking charge. I hadn't even been out 8 months. After going being 7 years. 90% of juveniles are rearrested within 1 year after being released. 85 to 90% of adult inmates are rearrested or back in prison within 5 years after getting released. Those numbers don't lie. So I fit in those stats. I ultimately ended up getting 6 months prison boot camp, 5 year deferred adjudication probation.
Now the police can see your juvenile record when you get locked up. The judge can see your juvenile record when you get locked up. You a nigga that just got out for murder. Now they had juvenile files on you, so they can see you was in a gang. So you a gang member and a murderer. Now you done got caught with drug trafficking and you got boot camp. What the fuck is boot camp at 21? Nigga, you snitched. You had to sit. This nigga said he got boot camp and 5 years of probation. What your partner get? That's what if you don't tell what your partner got, nigga, you snitch.
Prison within 5 years after getting released. Those numbers don't lie. So I fit in those stats. I ultimately ended up getting 6 months prison boot camp, 5-year deferred adjudication probation. In the process of trying to complete those
6 months prison boot camp, not 6 months in jail. Prison boot camp, pretty much juvenile all over again. But he got 10 pounds of weed in the car. Prison boot camp. See, sir, this is what I know. They can pull up your juvenile record, but they can't hold it against you as an adult. Like, you start over clean. So that first charge you got, it should have been like a diversion or a probation thing. Anyway, where the boot camp coming in? This nigga said he had 6 months boot camp, 5-year probation. This your first charge. Everybody get it. The law guarantees you a mulligan on your first charge. Everybody can get diversion unless you OJ the nigga. You don't have diversion for that, but you done stole some shit. You just did some other just regular shit. You get diversion. You done whoop the nigga ass, diversion. They don't hold it against you. It's first time. Players fuck up. And if the diversion takes it off your record after you complete it, that's your first probation ever, diversion.
5-year deferred adjudication probation. A nigga just trying to find an identity. From 21 to 30, the black man, the black boy, he struggled with trying to find an identity. That's why you see him in his 20s, and from 19 to 21, he hanging with a certain group of niggas. He trying to find somewhere to fit in. Then he with this group of niggas. He trying to find somewhere to fit in. Then he over here trying to do this. It wasn't until I started having children that I found an identity. Because other than that, nigga done pimp, nigga done sold drugs, nigga done robbed, nigga done all the things we think we supposed to do on the streets other than rape, child molest, and shoot dope. Right? So all the gangster shit we think we supposed to, so nigga go try all that shit on him, and God bless me not to, get in no trouble and catch no time. So I hadn't been in no trouble as an adult. That'll warrant me to go do a bunch of motherfucking time. I've been submerged. I haven't been a criminal. I've been submerged in the criminal elements of our society.
You said you pimp, rob, criminal. There's a lot of people in the world, no matter what color you are, no matter what race, creed, or religion, that have never sold dope, pimp hoes, and robbed. If you're gonna tell the story, nigga, own up to that shit. You can't say, "Oh, well, I ain't that." Yes, you were. That's why I'm quick to point out. You talk about everybody else doing nigga shit, and your whole platform is built off doing nigga shit.
Because of our culture. Right? So, what do you mean by that? A nigga get a job and have a...
I won't blame the culture on the shit I did. I blame it on situation at the time. Because I've worked a job and sold dope at the same time. I've done both simultaneously. I worked and sold dope and a lot of shit. But I won't blame it on the culture. It wasn't the fucking culture. It was what I knew I could do right then in that moment to get some money.
How much do you really make, though? Like, what was your average a week or whatever?
Depends on what I was selling now. When I was doing when I was selling the opioid craze here, I was ahead of my time. So I said, like, Percocet 30s now. I think people are charging like 40 for them bitches now. I was charging it when they first hit the market, and I was paying like $8 for it.
I don't want to ask where you got them, but I'm sure you have your person.
People that have prescriptions. But back when Tennessee's changed their laws now, but like 10 years ago, you could just go to the doctor and they'd write you a prescription for Loratabs and Percocets.
Oh, wow.
And then the oxycodone, the Roxy's hit, the little small pink ones, them hit, which were 10s. Then they had the green 15s, and then the 30s hit, and the game just changed. Then after that, they had the what do they call them? They're oxy, but it's something else. They had like 80 milligrams, 90
Norco?
milligrams, 120. No, they were still hydrocodone, but they were time released. They had like this coating on them that was time released. And the people either loved them or hated them. They complained, or it was motherfuckers that were like, oh, you just cut that little shit off. And it was a different time. But it just depends on what you sold. Like, if you could get cocaine, let's see, if you could get a gram for 30, but you had somebody that was going to pay 70 or 80 for it, that's $50 flip right quick. You make good money. It just depends on what you're doing and who you know.
It just seems like
the plug.
So I mean, you're buying so little, but I don't know. It just doesn't seem worth it.
It days and niggas woke up with no money, no drugs, but ended the day with like 1,000 just off being the middleman.
I guess. Well, if it works, it works.
Do what it do.
Quarter pound of weed at the warehouse and be selling weed at work just to have a little extra money for gas.
Correct.
A nigga have a homeboy who sell weed and got another homeboy.
Tell us, why are you talking, bruh? Can you move on? You got 6 months probation and shit. Why are you still harking on this? What does this have to do with the story? You got away. You were spared.
Trying to buy some weed and he'll middleman a little drug deal to get him extra $700. So I was submerged in the criminal element.
That happens too, Gabe. You might have somebody want them a large amount of something, and you can get it for this, and you charge them that, just like you having to work.
I see. Well, I guess there's it's like the stock market.
You make $400-500 off one transaction.
Yeah, I can see where that pays off.
Do that 3-4 times a day, times 7 times a week.
Yeah, it's good.
You Nino Brown.
Yeah, five grand, something like that.
Not the one from the movie, the YouTube.
Yeah,
Social
okay.
media, Nino Brown. The one that said grapes.
I'm find an identity.
Still baffled how this nigga just named himself after the movie character.
But that's all you know, too.
Well, it wasn't all I know. Because I got it, I'm educated, homie. Yeah. I can read, I can write, I can do a resume, I can.
You can now. Clearly, when you got out of jail after all those great programs, you couldn't because you told us you got out and you ain't want to get no job because you ain't know how to work and you ain't know how to talk to girls, and you wanted to go to college, but you ain't had nobody to guide you with all that so-called education yet.
But he knows how to do a hell of a resume.
What was his resume show? He said he didn't know, he never had a fucking job. What is his resume gonna say? I killed somebody at 14. I had these great prison programs. What is his resume gonna say?
I guess. Murderer. Murderer from 1991 to 97.
Bodies.
Go get an interview and can sell myself in an interview to get a job. Because those are the things I started doing when I was tired of doing wrong.
But you said you didn't know how to work. But then he just said he was working a job selling weed, but he said he got out and he couldn't work no job. I'm sick of this nigga. I don't know. I don't know how to work. So I'm gonna go Charleston. I'm gonna go with your narrative. You were like, I've tried to get a job, but I can't work. I don't know how to work. I ain't never had no job. And you never did until you started working in a warehouse. So how did you that job? How did you learn how to work that job, sir? That's why when you go apply for somewhere and they hire you, the first thing they do is train you so that you can know how to do the said job that you were hired for. It's training. I don't like this nigga.
You're doing wrong because you think wrong is the right thing to do in the mind state that you're in, right? We got an element of our culture to tell us doing wrong is right. You got your parents teaching you what's right.
Sir, you're an element in that culture that's letting niggas know doing wrong is right. Literally, you're antagonizing people, getting a human emotional reaction out of them and calling the police or pepper spraying them, or hitting them with flower pots. You're telling people, well, you know, it's cool to get on here and say XYZ, fuck your mama. Yeah. And see, you think you're immune to the consequences that come behind shit. See, like if you would, it's cool when you're just on the internet. When you're just on the internet, you say all the shit that you want to. But when you get to going into other cities and other places outside your city, and you ain't even safe in your damn city, you got whoop. You according to you, you said you was in the barbershop, sleep, getting your hair cut, you got pistol whipped. So you're not even safe in your own city. It's cool when you're on the internet. But as I've been saying for the longest, like in real life, y'all can't say none of the shit y'all are saying online to a nigga in your neighborhood without getting ran up upside your head. It's just not gonna happen. Nigga gonna been punched you in your shit for the shit that you say. And as we've seen, this nigga have been pistol whipped. He'd have been attacked on stage now. He's pepper sprayed several niggas. Pepper sprayed Soldier Boy. That's why Soldier Boy was laughing his ass off at the video of him getting whooped. Now he can say he didn't get whooped at all, but sir, you got football tackle. I don't know what video people were watching. Apparently the shit that you did to him didn't stop him from football tackling your ass. And it looked like when you got up, you took off running in. Like, nigga, all that shit you was talking, it shouldn't have been no running. You should have let dude get up there and get you one-on-one. Hell, a real nigga, you supposed to have been swinging so he couldn't even get on stage. You too busy trying to hit him with a baton, and then you ran and picked up a chair. And you threw the microphone at the nigga too. You used everything in your power and still got football tackled.
Those are like Looney Tune weapons. An anvil, a flower pot.
And it's only gonna get worse the way you keep going at it. Like, how you gonna have Finesse 2 times brother on your live and you empathizing with him and shit, but then the day after you get beat to, but I don't need no security. Finesse 2 times brother needs security. He the one getting jumped. You got jumped too. So you said cause he had a knot and you didn't, both of y'all didn't get jumped? He's bragging about it. He riding around, look, I got my money. I still y'all pay. I got the back end. Sir, if you get sued, all that back end is gonna be spent at least on attorney fees. Because you were in the wrong. You're the one with the name, you're the public figure. You can't just be out here assaulting people, sir. That'd have been different if dude had threw something on the stage at you, spit on you, hit you, any of that. Y'all both was talking shit to each other. You was standing up, he stood up. As soon as he stood up, nigga, I hit you with that flower pot. You told him to pull out some money, he pulled out some money. You got mad that the nigga pulled out some goddamn money. You're like, well, shit, I can't get him on that. But these are just nigga tactics. I got more money than you. And I put money in your pocket by coming here. You gonna assault, bro? I don't know who that nigga is. He need to be sued. Sue. Then you got press charges. You got your revenge with the football tackle. But at least sue the nigga, sue the club. So it's just okay for comedians to assault niggas with flower pots, microphones, batons, and chairs because they getting heckled.
And what's wrong? When you do wrong, it don't feel right, even when you try to justify it. And so that's where I had gotten in life, homie. I had a son, and I knew that I have options. Man, my nigga them gotta sell dope because they mama was on crack. They have to do this. I don't. And so that's when that light came on, that's where my fear came, because I started telling myself that it's only so many.
Funny is he started off by saying how his mama had the best job and they had all the good shit, him and his brother, but they both was hardened criminals before they got to 18. So he realized after doing a jail bid and then a 6-month jail boot camp and 5 years of probation, and you know, I don't have to do this fuck shit. I came from a good home. It just his bout with his trip to heaven didn't give him that. It was the other shit. All right.
So much mercy that God can give me because I know better. I ain't supposed to be doing it. They is. And maybe they ain't, but nigga, I know I'm not. So once I was able to gather that concept, I was 25, 26 with a full brain then. Now I'm rationalizing because now I have a son, and I want to give this little boy something that I never had. And I didn't know nothing about being no good father, no bad father. I don't know shit about that. I just wanted to be a her father. Yeah, I just wanted to be a her father. That he can come in there and pull them eyelids open, touch the nose, slob on.
He just made this shit up on the spot. I noticed when he makes shit up on the spot, he confirms it to his psyche by saying, yeah, this sound good. And he says, yeah, every single time when there's some shit he made up and it sound good to him.
It's his poker tell.
I don't think he realizes he does it.
Most people don't.
I ain't know nothing. And I figured me and him will figure it out together. So that was my approach. Me and him will figure this out together. So I learned when I was becoming an overbearing, mean, frustrated parent, when a little boy asked me, Dad, is you mad about something? I mean, I'm taking some shit out on him and he can tell. Yeah. So I learned through the kid what's a good and bad father. And to this day, I've been in a day.
Kids just knows you ain't gonna be taking nothing out of them. They knows you. They've been around you since forever, so they can tell when you're tense and all that. You ain't gotta be taking nothing out of them. Notice he said, yeah, we learned it together. They sound good. Say this.
One daddy. I don't have no unexcused absences. I've been having perfect attendance in fatherhood. Yeah, I got perfect attendance in fatherhood.
Right. Hey, how many children you got, bro?
I got 2 by one woman.
Okay.
So I had my son.
I like that.
And then when she was pregnant with my daughter, I didn't want to continue to have children out of wedlock. So I made a conscious decision, to marry, even though we divorced. But I wanted to give them something. I wanted to break the curse, homie.
You want more kids?
Nah. Yeah.
But you divorced them. See, marriage isn't important. Saying 2 parents is. Now, they got to be in the same household, but they still experience both parents. They get an equal balance. What good is saying you got married if you got divorced before the kids were adults? Especially if the kids don't ever even remember y'all being married. And then just imagine what the kids got to go through when y'all get divorced, that the two sides be custody battles and shit. That's not a good thing for the kids. But again, both parents being there is.
I want to be reckless with that dick and just run around and fuck. Them baby grown now. Yeah, I don't want to be tied down no more. If I make a baby, I want one overseas that I can leave behind.
No, man.
Yeah. Them overseas baby don't matter.
See, this is where he just talking shit. Overseas babies don't matter, but you're still creating a broken home because that woman got to raise that child overseas without a dad. The same shit that you said affects the Black community. It affects the other communities as well. It's not in the same clip.
But I wanted to give them something. I wanted to break the curse, homie.
You want more kids?
Nah. I want to be reckless with that dick and just run around and fuck. Them baby grown now. Yeah, I don't want to be tied down no more. If I make a baby, I want one overseas that I can leave behind.
No, man.
Yeah. Them overseas baby don't matter.
No.
Yeah, man, fuck them overseas baby. I'm gonna have me some overseas baby like granddaddy them did in Japan and Vietnam.
You can't do that, man. You can't.
Yeah, I know, baby. Yeah, I know I can't, but I think it all the time. Yeah, I just want to make a house.
But this like 90% of this video up until this point, you have been.
I want to be a sorry motherfucker sometime. Homie, it's hard being a good daddy all the time, man. Nigga, I want to be a sorry motherfucker. I want to see at least what it feel like. I at least want to see what it feel like.
You want to feel you know what it feel like. You was a part of that.
No. I know what it feel like not to have. I don't know what it's like to be the one to cause.
That's so contradicting.
I know, man, but shit, fuck it. Man, I want a Section 8 baby, man. I just see sometime and send the child support there too. Come fuck the mama, high five the baby, play the game, rub him on the head, and then he grew up and make it to the league, and I show back up.
You think he gonna show up in the league with who skill set, the mama or you?
The stepdaddies. Cause that's normally who developed them niggas, the stepdaddy. Then taught that nigga how to run them routes. Go that way. Yeah, nah, homie, but listen, it's all right to want to be a low down dirty motherfucker and admit it, but you're not. I'm listen, I want to have a baby where I done left behind just I want to be, man, I want to be dirty sometime. I want to be.
Do you think you got that really in you to do though?
No.
Okay.
No,
but saying it is just something. It just left out there in the universe to just be say I don't want to be an ain't shit. Then.
Well, I'm just saying there's a possibility that I may make a baby here in the future with the fame and stardom that I got, and I may not be able to be there for the baby.
This is coming from a person who has 7 children and 1 on the way.
So you was a broke nigga and you made it a vow to be there for your kid. Now you're saying that you got fame and money. You can't promise that you ain't gonna be trifling.
Well, at least not here in America.
Charleston White ass ain't going overseas.
Right. I could never see myself not being a part of my children's life.
Did Cam just say he got 7 kids and 1 on the way?
Yes.
He's been married he's been with the same woman since he came out of college.
I don't know.
No, he has.
Oh, that's good then.
Cam ain't been in no scandal. The worst scandal Cam has had is him pouting after the Super Bowl when they lost. And motherfucker said he was acting like a baby. Yes, niggas is mad. You just lost in the Super Bowl. I don't want to talk to you niggas. We lost. What more can you ask me about a loss? I ain't do good enough. We lost. Next.
I'll be able to be there for the baby.
This is coming from a person who has 7 children and 1 on the way. Right. I could never see myself not being a part of my children's life.
Me too. This is what I used to say when the first kid. I had my first son. I said, man, mama, I can't see myself loving no other kid the way I love this child. I couldn't imagine, nigga. Then that little girl came. Boy, you love her equally. So I'm saying that. I also said, nigga, as soon as I get a chance to sell out, I'm gonna sell out.
But then I told all of them the same thing. So it's parent humor. You do love all of them the same, but then it's crazy. You love all of them the same, but then you all love them like in your special way, especially if you got more than one. There's something about the baby, and there's something about the first one. Separate but equal.
First chance I got to sell out. I ain't sell out.
Sell out what?
Your people. Yeah, I had a chance to sell out.
It's like you talking about snitching?
No, sell out. Be what they.
Y'all remember I said if he don't tell us how much time his partner got, he snitched. He snitched. He said, man, them are my drugs. He told, man, look, Ray got them football boys' money that I just drove. I ain't even know what I was coming down here to get. I don't know how much a pound costs away, sir. This nigga talking about he 21 and got 6 months of boot camp and 5 years of probation with 10 pounds of weed in the car. How much time did your boy get? He never said. Then he ain't bring his boy up. Prior to that, he had been calling everybody full government names out, throwing them under the bus. He ain't say this nigga name.
Want us to be against black people.
Cooning.
Yeah. Yeah, I had a great opportunity to do that.
And you don't think he been doing that?
Nah. I take my money and give it to the black people that people don't even know exist.
Because they don't exist.
You can still coon to get your money and help people out, sir. You can get your money cooning and still help out the less fortunate. But he asked you a question. He said, you don't think you've been cooning, and your response was, I give my money to people that people don't know exist. Nigga, answer the question, please. But Cam, now, I don't think he been cooning. I think he's just been doing nigga shit. He does the same shit he preaches against. Now, if he wasn't preaching against the shit, then I probably would like the nigga. But it's the fact that he preaches against a certain type of behavior, yet every chance he gets, he exhibits that same behavior. He's quick to tell you about how he caught that body when he in his zone. He quick to talk about, yeah, nigga, I'm telling the white bitch I rape her. And we do this. We got a song called Raping White Bitches. Just go off with shit like that. But then he talks about rappers and their lyrics. He talks about their delivery. He talks about them rapping about the shit they did in their life, but he gets to talk about the shit that he did in his life. Man, to kill a white man, and he uses it as a bragging point. I done killed a cracker, nigga. Y'all niggas don't kill nobody but black people. That's the type of shit he'll say. But say you wrong for rapping. All these rappers, they ain't talking about nothing but destroying the community. So because you just so happen to kill a white guy, you're a revolutionary.
That's why I wouldn't book this guy anywhere. He doesn't make sense.
But when he said he was robbing, he never said he was robbing white people. He named one white person. He was the white lady. He said Percy stole, but who were the other people he was robbing from? The ones that was in his near vicinity, his immediate vicinity. I said near. The ones that look like him. Who are you gonna sell them 10 pounds to?
So, can we keep it funky?
Yeah.
Like, I'm talking about real funky.
This the funky podcast, man.
That's what
Funky
it is.
Friday. Just keep it funky.
Say that. So,
Cam, just know when I come on your show, I'm gonna have a half Auburn jersey, a half Panthers jersey, and a half Patriots jersey.
when I see Charleston White, right, and I know of really what you stand for, I respect what you stand for. How it's articulated sometimes is something like, why you got to go all the way over there? For example, this is quote unquote coming out of what you said. Fuck Deion Sanders and his sons for leaving Jackson State. Fuck Nipsey Hussle. Fuck King Von. Fuck Jay-Z.
Yeah, fuck them nigga.
But when a nigga said fuck him last night, it was World War III. It was World War III when a nigga said fuck him last night. See, he expects to say shit like that. Then when somebody say something to him, he got the right. He just like these YouTube niggas, but he did come from YouTube. He blew up on YouTube. He's not banned on YouTube, so he do all his terrorism on IG. He just like him though. I can say fuck you, but when you say fuck me back, I got the bigger platform, so you ain't supposed to say nothing. You're supposed to just let me say fuck you. Or if you got a bigger platform than me and you just so happen to threaten me, I'm gonna call the police and brag about it. Just like the old bitch that was fucking with me. Didn't she brag about calling the police and she was the one fucking with me? And then she lied. But that's what these motherfuckers do on YouTube. Hello, Room Shaker. Who is this nigga? Is that Chris Brown?
What?
Room Shaker. I'm trying to see what the hell this is on her avatar.
What? I kind of sleep on the panel. Go back to your commentary.
Who the fuck is that in your avatar? Who that is? Is that Richard Sherman?
I don't know. I think it's just a generic picture.
Why she crying?
Why is he crying?
Because he just found out she pregnant.
Oh, okay.
To you, especially when you wasn't playing, you like, shit. Boy, it sucks when the ones you ain't want to get pregnant don't. I mean, get pregnant. The ones you wanted pregnant, they don't get pregnant. This should be sucking. I just know it's not me though. It's not me. Clearly, I can have kids.
That ain't Conan?
No.
What enlighten me?
They don't say that nigga say fuck LeBron James. LeBron James get mistreated more than any athlete in the world. I ain't saying that for white people.
But niggas don't say that.
Niggas ain't my kind of niggas. These niggas go to white people stadiums and buy popcorn and hot dogs.
So you never been to a football game?
Man, hold yeah, man, my type of niggas. Bruh, you're judging people for going to a football game to watch athletes such as Cam Newton and LeBron James. But you go to the strip club. Nigga, the stripper said you come to that motherfucker every couple weeks. You was regular in that bitch. So niggas can't go watch a basketball game and be entertained, but you can go watch strippers at the same strip club. We got the week. I'm not saying it does, but he's saying his type niggas aren't ones that will go enjoy a basketball game, but his type of niggas are the ones that go to the strip club. Yeah, I don't know if you ever been to any black strip clubs, but you don't find too many businessmen in there. The black businessmen go to whatever white establishment they got for strip clubs. They don't go to the nigga joints.
Spearmint Rhino.
The Gold Club is the white jet that all the professionals go to. Black, white, Asian, Mexican. But if you want to see some hood bitches, then you might go to the Pony. But they closed now. Even in Lace used to be one. Candyland's still open now. Candyland, you can go see some there. Catwalk, you can go see some. But you may get shot at any of the ones I named after the Gold Club and the Pony. May get shot. It just happens. That's what I'm saying. He shot himself in the strip club. When was the last time you heard somebody getting shot in a sporting event game? Now, they have had, granted, motherfuckers have been knocked unconscious at basketball games and shit by mobs, but it's not a shooting.
Not professional. I know high school games, sometimes they shoot up.
Yeah, I'm talking about professional games. That's what he's judging. He's judging people going to the arena and watching LeBron James play basketball. Ain't nobody been shot. That nigga been in the league in 21 years. We ain't had one shooting at a game. The last fight we had in the stands was before he was drafted.
Yeah. I think Mouse in the Palace was 2004.
I do, but I ain't paid.
Oh, he came in 2003, so there was he was a rookie then. 03 or 04, he would have been a rookie.
Yeah, I think it was 03. It was his rookie year.
And I don't buy no hot dogs and popcorn.
So what you?
I really don't watch sports at all.
So what's your thing?
Strip club, hoes, and po nigga babies.
Son of a bitch. I do have a little background. I do have a little background information on him. I have not watched this interview. And as y'all see, it had started back at 0 when I hit play for tonight. I thought it was going to be left it where I left it off 5 days ago, whenever it was, before I went on my. Yeah, them people, them irrelevant people rant. I know this nigga a little bit because I actually earlier today, I don't know how the fuck it popped up, but some guy named Real Tunes TV had interviewed one of the strippers from the club when he got shot. So that's how I knew about that situation. Well, at least he was honest when he asked, so what's your thing? Strip club. So I can't go sit in the skybox or courtside at a basketball game and enjoy my money, but you could go throw your money in the shake joint. What the fuck? Why are you judging people? He the one judging people game. He make it seem like I could go to the Grizzly game with my uncle and shit, and we have a suite. I'm a bad person.
You should have murdered instead of went to school. Could have went through those programs.
I wonder how his tummy reacted to this video.
And I don't buy no hot dogs.
Corbin Brown reacted. I don't know how the hell he came up on my timeline today, but he reacted. Everybody has reacted to this nigga getting jumped on stage so much I might think it's a play. The one thing I know about flower pots, if there was one of them real red clay joints, dude's shoulder would have been fucked up.
Those are heavy, yeah.
Yeah, it's the pot's heavy plus the dirt that's in it for the plant. If it was real, I think that was one of them little plastic ass things, which is why he ran back for the baton. He threw the microphone didn't phase, and then he broke out his baton. So just hire security. Like that wouldn't even, because again, we thought the first nigga that ran off the stage, I thought that was your security, but when he got there and I saw him looking at his phone, I'm like, oh yeah, dude ain't got your back at all. Whoever that nigga was, he should have walked home. I know you ain't taking back home with you. None of them niggas that was on the stage with you threw one fit. They didn't throw one lick. They ain't pushing nigga back off the stage, which is the easiest thing to do. These folks is trying to climb up on the stage. It's easy to kick them back and push them back. They're not on the stage yet. You need whoever you need to replace them homeboys that you had. You need to go back on the road with some new homeboys. It's your fault though. I ain't gonna just hit this nigga for heckling you. Was he embarrassing you that bad? You can't tell me as a comedian his jokes was hitting harder than yours, that you had to hit him with the pot. There's one thing to say it, because we know that this niggas talk shit, but you actually felt like you was above the law. He felt like I could do what the fuck I want to, because I'm Charleston White. I don't think he's been sued yet. Lawsuits for assaulting people start coming in. You'll start calming the fuck down. You'll say, I hit your ass with this pot, but you definitely ain't gonna do it. What you gonna do after you say that is security. Can you get him up out of here? Now, Charleston, you do realize that it's gonna be a lot of club owners and shit that ain't gonna fuck with you after that event. You were the aggressor.
Liability.
Definitely, because you gonna get them sued. You gonna get yourself sued and them sued. And it's bad press all around any damn way. But who wants to book the comedian that whoop niggas ass because they getting help? Now it's different if the person come on stage first and you hit them. But you even know in the hood, you can't tell a nigga I'll whoop your ass and nothing happen unless he a pussy. Niggas gonna say, scrub then. I'll whoop your ass, bet. Scrub. Get that one-on-one. Unless they ain't about that life, and then they be like, you right. But in the hood, you challenge a nigga like that, tell them you gonna hit them and all that, they gonna say, what's up? You had your what's up moment, and then you did it because you had the higher ground on him as well. You didn't think they were gonna get up on the stage like that. You ran, bro. You started shit and ran. You used several weapons, didn't phase dude, and you ran. To be honest, that nigga there, he looked like one of them niggas that the police would tase, and the taser just wouldn't affect him at all, and they end up popping.
Oh, like, I'm gonna get you, bitch.
Mm-hmm. I forgot about that drop.
Popcorn.
So what you do?
I really don't watch sports at all.
So what's your thing?
Strip club, hoes, and po nigga babies, and not fucking their mamas.
I'm gonna just let this slide. Fuck it.
Like the little league football coaches. See, I'm the nigga in the projects and in the ghetto that give away the toys, make sure the kids get. And
Sir, I was a little league football coach, and I took zero of the parents there. My baby mama was there, so. But nah, it wasn't about that. Like now you just stereotyping every single person. So now all the you football coaches, according to you, is just fucking all the parents. All right, DNG.
don't touch their mama's pussies. I ain't like them other niggas.
Well, why they fucking the coach? Their kids is playing football and not killing niggas and robbing old white women like you were 14, sir. How about that? Apparently, them fucking the football coaches, it'll lead them to a better path than you. Because you said you got locked up at 14, you got out at 21. 8 months later, your dumb ass got locked up and had to do 6 more months, 5 years of probation. So you wasn't a free man until like 26.
Sports changes lives, or it saves lives.
And you're 52. You've been famous 2 years, maybe 3. You started this interview complaining about how you wasn't shit being yourself. You said yourself was the advocate that barely had money to get back and forth to the hood because you was giving all your money away. So you said, I'm going to go against my principles. I'm going to go against who I am. I'm going to be a damn fool because this is what the people want.
Now, in the last 2-3 years, has nobody really looked into this guy? They just book him for every show possible.
No, he had a lot of
still
shit
getting
canceled.
Okay, I was gonna say he's
ruined
getting a lot of bookings.
Remember, him and Kwame had this thing, and then they fell out. Then he tried to go at Tommy. He goes at everybody. With DJ Academics tried to partner with him. He said some foul shit about Asians. The Asian community came out, boycotted, called the venue, got that motherfucker canceled. He's a live wire. TK Kirkland took him on tour with him. This is his first damn tour dealing with a thing like Rock Nation, and he was thinking he was gonna get a check every night. So he was complaining about that, and then they had to explain to him the process of how to get paid. Why do I have to explain to you the process how to get paid after you're no longer on the tour and you're on the internet talking about it? You would think these would be pertinent questions you ask up front. Like, yo, I'm traveling. We got these many shows. When do I get paid? How do I get paid?
Like a manager or something?
Yeah, anything. Has this information beyond him. He probably doesn't have a manager. He probably does all his own shit, which is smart, because why are you getting somebody 10% to talk for you when you can talk for yourself?
True.
If they can think to call a company and see if they can get me to endorse, I can think of that without them. I should be thinking of that without them anyway. I need to be taking 10 to 20% of everything that they negotiate, and then they'll negotiate something for $1 million. You're like, well, they was gonna give me $1 million anyway. Why not negotiate? Like, if you're a savvy business manager, nigga, try to get me 2 or 3 million and get your percentage off that. They was gonna give me $1 million anyway. Don't need you for that deal. Now, if you can get some more to make you some more money, knock yourself out. I'm not a hater. But I was already gonna get the $1 million, so I'm gonna decline it just because this is what you came back to me with. And then you want a cut off of that when they already told me they was just gonna give me $1 million.
Oh, he thought he was gonna get royalties and shit?
No, that's how the shit goes. Any deal your manager brokers for you, they get a cut off of it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you can know. So just say that the label hit a movie production company hit me up, say, I'm going to pay you $1 million for this role. You don't actually talk to them, you tell them to holler at your manager. And then your manager call back and be like, hey, yeah, so I got this $1 million. They're like, well, yeah, I didn't need you for that. They called me and told me that. Now, if you a manager that's just about your hustle, I'd expected you to come back and be like, hey, you a $3 million movie role. Like, now you on the same thinking wave as me. You just got me more money and you just got your commission more. You just added on to your commission. Now your commission is off $3 million instead of $1 million. I could have just cut you out the deal when they first hit me up and talked about the $1 million.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
So I can say fuck Deion, cause nigga, Deion coached in my city before with Prime. Nigga, I know the East Side Falcons used to play, so I know about Deion.
Hey, that ain't respect worthy for you to say. You know, even though.
No.
So you're mad about Deion for taking a job that he shouldn't have in the first place. There is no way in hell Deion should have ever been in Jackson State. But he went to Jackson State and put Jackson State on. Now, I'm from Memphis, Tennessee. I have 4 people in my family that have graduated from Jackson State, and we still got Anna with the institutes in Jackson State over Tennessee State, but that's nonetheless. Had a couple cousins that set some records at Jackson State, hooping and all of it. So Jackson State got they're known, but they're not known like that. Deion's presence for 3 years made them a national household name. Like, unless you're from Memphis, Arkansas, in that area, that you're familiar with the Southern Heritage Classic, you know nothing about Jackson State. He changed it. Nobody stays at these coaching jobs forever. They should be thankful that he even came down there anyway. Just look at the list of coaches that they had in their 100+ so year history of being an institution, basketball or football, and tell me which coach they had with the name bigger than him.
Good point. Probably none.
Jackson State was on TV one time a year during the Southern Heritage Classic, and that shit was on cable on BET. It wasn't on national TV, ESPN, no local stations. BET. We haven't had the Southern Heritage Classic in 2 years because when Deion played it the first year, in the second year, he was like, we're not playing this shit. It's not beneficial to us. School back them. They ain't played since, but that's the only time Jackson State was ever on TV. The 3 years he was there, he brought them championships. Well, no, he brought them conference championships, and they won. No,
They lost
I think he won.
bowl game.
I think he won two. I think he won 2 conference championships and lost 1. But he won conference championships and something like that. I know he got 1. They got 2 rings because 1. I remember when he passed the rings out and he told them, "This is for the newcomers. Y'all see this and y'all want to feel it." Wisconsin, and they went undefeated. And the bowl game, the conference games. I think he won 2 conference championships in his 3 years there. He brought athletes to that college that never would have been there without him. They never would have had a Shedeur Sanders, a Shiloh Sanders, or Travis Hunter without him. Travis Hunter was recruited by the best football programs in America.
He was the number 1 prospect, right?
Yep.
And he chose, I remember that was a big deal.
And he chose Jackson State, HBCU, in a non-Power 5 conference because of Deion. See, Jackson State is in a conference that can never compete for a BCS. Now, why the fuck did I say a BCS? They can never compete for a college football championship spot. They're not one of the big 5. They could go 37-0 and they still wouldn't be in the top 4 to play in the title game. This won't happen.
Yep.
Which is why he left. He won him some conference championships down there. That's the highest you can get in the SWAC. Conference championship. He won that. The next goal would be to win a national championship. Can't do it at Jackson State. Jackson State didn't have a program big enough to move to a Power 5 conference. Jackson State wasn't willing to spend the money. That's a whole nother issue. See, while he's saying fuck Deion and all that, he's not going to acknowledge the debt that HBCUs are in as a whole, plus Jackson State. He's not going to tell you the reasonings and the arguments that Deion had with the financial department and found out people from the sports department were stealing and shit. He's not going to bring any of that up. He's not going to tell how Deion sold out every single home game if the program was still in the red, just the football. And then when the football team got extra money for winning bowl games and conference championships and that, they wanted to take the football program's money and spread it around to all the programs. You're like, but the other programs ain't winning. Why y'all taking my money for my athletes in my program and spreading it around to everybody else when these other programs aren't winning? Fuck the basketball team, they ain't winning. Fuck the baseball team, they ain't winning. If they want some money, they got to get it out the mud. They didn't even have enough money to pay this man.
Oh shit.
So are you saying Deion Sanders shouldn't demand a respectable salary because he had HBCU? When he got hired, they didn't have enough money to lock him into a 3-year contract. He gave him 3. Most people thought he was going to be gone after 1. He gave him 3. Left him with a capable coach, and they had buzz coming in at this season.
He didn't leave him with nothing.
Pretty much. Charleston he just is a dick. He's King Dick. Pause.
Oh, no, that ain't respect worthy. Because what I saw was, and I ain't really saying fuck Deion. I'm telling black people to say fuck Deion. Because what happened, we took our love and our support.
I'm not saying fuck Deion. I'm telling black. How many times have you said black people say fuck Deion? Or is it you just saying fuck Deion? I don't like, he don't stand on the shit that he say. He will not stand on shit.
To Colorado, and we forgot about all these HBCUs that's winning or losing. We ain't said high five them. We don't.
Hey, Charleston, question. Prior to Deion Sanders going to Jackson State, who the fuck was talking about HBCUs and we black? We wasn't even talking about the motherfuckers until he went. His presence made HBCUs a fucking thing. They trended. He gone. You can still talk about him every time you go live, but you don't. You talk about bullshit. You can promote a HBCU every time you hit your live on IG. On your way home from the club last night, you could have talked about a HBCU. Nope. Instead, you wanted to flex your money that you got from the club and say, I ain't got a scratch on my face. Y'all say you jumping, but I got a scratch on my face. But that nigga did tackle me like Bobby Boucher. So you're not even talking. Why do you want somebody that's not you to do more than you? So because he Deion Sanders, it's his nigga, you take your ass to Jackson State and coach. You can be a volunteer. You can be an assistant coach to any program you want to. You fucking Charleston White, you got a name. What HBC are you volunteering at? HBCU are you volunteering at on the coaching staff? There's several in Texas. Which one you at? But because it's Deion Sanders, you got a problem. Ask yourself this. How many parents with kids that are highly recruited like Travis Hunter, Shiloh Sanders, and Shadur Sanders go to a HBCU, sir? How many? Exactly. No. And you complaining about what this man did. He could have been coaching at Jackson State and still had his kids at the top, like USC, Texas, Oregon, any damn where. They had to come follow him to Jackson State. That actually hurt those athletes that played in Jackson State because everybody looked at it and said, y'all went undefeated and shit like that because y'all wasn't playing nobody. Let's see how y'all do when y'all play with the big boys. That's what they said when all of them decided to go to Colorado. And we can't say the people were lying because the results were, what were they, 4-8? They won the first 4, lost 8 in a row.
Started great.
Yeah, but as the competition got tougher and tougher and tougher, as the people were saying, y'all wasn't playing no better. Y'all just was some top-notch athletes playing against inferior competition. It happened.
In Pac-12,
high school
ain't that strong.
But you started in high school though, where it would be just one team that just like you like, damn, is this a college team? Just routing everybody. It happens. That's what they were. They were like the best high school team against a whole bunch of scrubs. It was just 3 of them. And they went berserk.
But one black coach at HBCU.
Okay, now stop. Because like I said, behind everything that you say has some truth. But to that, I would suggest you say in that statement, I ain't gonna say per se, fuck Deion, but look, let's leave that part out.
I'm saying it.
But what we received would be like, yo, even though Deion Sanders had to make a professional decision to go chase a bag that Jackson State didn't necessarily have, let's not forget about the other HBCU coaches that's out there.
Let me just say, Deion knew they didn't have a bag when he took that on. It was already an agreement that we know we go struggle. He even agreed to get poor.
Sir, you knew when you decided to be a comedian, heckling was part of the job, yet you still hit a nigga with a flower pot, tried to hit him with a chair, hit him with a microphone, tried to hit him with a baton. The baton just wouldn't open. So you're mad at him for accepting the job, excelling at the job, and getting job offers to leave. Nobody gets mad at the vice president of Apple for taking a job to be the vice president at another corporation that's bigger, that pays more. Nobody gets mad at him for that. You're mad at him because he did such a good job that another college called and said, hey, I know they ain't paying you shit down there. We'll triple what they paying you. Come on, bring your black ass on. Know what you mad at him about? You killed a nigga because y'all stole some starter coats, nigga. Fuck you. How you gonna say fuck this man and his life ain't nothing like yours? He helped the university because he didn't do what you want to. It's fuck you, or what you think he should do or have done is fuck him. I don't like this nigga, Gay. I don't like him.
By the way, those batons lock up a lot.
To that facility.
You said what?
The batons, they lock up a lot, so that's normal for that shit to happen, unfortunately.
But it's just like a gun. If you don't practice pulling your gun out of holster and shit, when shit comes, you're not gonna be able to get it out the holster. It takes practice, just like with anything else. You gotta practice popping the top, or if you got a button to push, it takes practice of pushing the button and pulling out in one swift motion.
And I used to have one. That's why I know.
He already knew this. The white folks just came and do what they always do.
He don't practice with the baton. He just got it.
Get the nigga and take the attention that he was gonna bring to the spotlight on the HBC. Even agreed to give portions of that to that facility. He already knew this. The white folks just came and do what they all.
Sir, he kept his word. He took his money and upgraded the facilities. He didn't take the upgrades when he left. His money is still down there. The athletes that came after he left, like this year, they got to enjoy the money that he put into the athletic department that the athletic department could have done before he got there. They didn't have upgraded facilities before he got there. And the only reason they knew that he needed upgraded facilities because he like, yo, I done been in a big time college program as a player. I've been in the NFL. I know what these kids need to succeed. But they should have known that before Deion got there, though. So he still gave him game in 3 years, and you mad at him. But he didn't have to go there at all. So now you're gonna. I bet he's gonna say he shouldn't have went if he was gonna leave after 3 years. Says the nigga that got a divorce. You shouldn't have got married if he was gonna get divorced, nigga.
What they do, come get the nigga and take the attention that he was gonna bring to the spotlight on the HBCU. Now this big old light that could have been on these HBCU is now on this one white school that's 92% white.
So let me ask you.
Sir, the spotlight was JSU for 3 years for as much as it could be. Prior to Deion Sanders being at JSU, they had never been on College Day. They did. The fizzle was going to die out because They can never compete for a national championship. The story every year was going to be, who is going to hire Deion? He was already connected to Florida State. He wanted to work at Florida State before he took the Jackson State job, but they hired Memphis Tigers ex-coach Mike Norvell, who's doing a good job down there. He's been down there 3 years. Deion wanted the job. They gave it to him with Jackson State because he was like, well, I need some college experience. This the only college that's fucking with me. Let me show what I can do. He built his resume. He's mad at him for that. This is why niggas with a name like Deion don't go to HBCUs, because you can't win. Even when you win, you can't win.
It is. If you was in Deion Sanders' situation, you would have stayed at Jackson State?
No.
What the fuck?
You missing what I'm saying.
No, you missing what I'm saying.
I ain't saying fuck Deion. Deion done what he was supposed to do as a hub in the.
So why the fuck are you saying? He led a whole fuck Deion campaign. Talked about the white man and came and took him away. And then said, if you was in Deion's position, you would have stayed at Jackson State. No, you missing what I'm saying. Deion did what he was supposed to do. What? Hey, you do know Live Nation? People you was on tour with TK Kirkland? White man. You take the white man money. YouTube that you was getting monetized off of? White man. IG that you getting monetized off of? White man. Seems like you don't have a problem taking the white man's money. Don't you go on one of them all black owned apps and get your shit popping? Oh, you don't exist? All right, then.
Coach, I'm saying fuck the hub and then the coach. Nigga, we don't rally behind no nigga that'll sell out for the white man job. Nigga, go get with the nigga that's still with the niggas down there.
We're on tour with Live Nation, sir. That's a white-owned corporation. I'm sure Cam got white endorsers. Cam, there is no black football. There's no black owner in the NFL. The closest one we got is Shad Khan, and he's Arabic. Everybody else white. So he took white man's money. Hey, in college, he was taking white man's money at Auburn. Are you mad that Cam didn't go to HBCU? Cam went to Florida. And Cam had a little hiccup. He stole a laptop and shit in college.
Yeah.
Got kicked out. That's how he ended up at Auburn. Well, no, he went to the community college, then he went to Auburn. But he's never been in trouble since. That was his hiccup as a teen. He stole a computer. Your hiccup as a, well, not a teen. Well, I can't probably, I guess he was 19, 20, 10. But you was 21 doing first off a 7-year bid, and you like, I'm gonna get these 10 pounds. He ain't had it, bro. Cam's scandal was his daddy told everybody, y'all got to give me some money for my son to come here. Any great father would do. Shit, we finna make y'all some money. We finna get some money.
On that field with them holes in it, like the schools and the shoes that nigga, we always had a Negro league. Stay in the Negro league, my nigga. Why you gonna take our best and our brightest? So you done went and took the best and the brightest players over.
And the best and brightest players wouldn't have been there if it wasn't for Deion. Like, you talking about this nigga's sons. You mad that he took his sons to a Division I program as opposed to like a D2. Jackson State, I think they're D1, but they just swag. They some bullshit. I don't know if they D1 or D2. They're not.
I'll look it up.
They're not on the same level as a Colorado. and you're mad that he took his kids, like the ones he raised, the one he's coached since they was little and gave all his wealth and knowledge. You mad that he took them with him. He brought them to Jackson State, and so he was supposed to leave Jackson State and tell his kids to stay there. I bet you don't know. I bet you don't know Shiloh, the one that you said he took. He graduated from Jackson State. He got his degree in 3 years. You didn't know that though, and he's at Colorado because he graduated from Jackson State. So he walked across the stage and everything there, and played football for him. You ain't gonna pull that out.
Here for who to benefit? Not your people, and you done took all your people with their fame and their support for who?
Another misconception with him. He's gonna make some more millionaires there, and they're going to be seen a lot more because of where he's at than where he was the past 3 years. Like pretty much their first 7 to 8 games were on national TV, and the first 5 broke records. They ain't stopped breaking records until they started losing. But they were putting up numbers comparable to the fucking Super Bowl. This is a college team playing at 9 o'clock on Saturday or 9 o'clock on a Friday. Jackson State wasn't pulling no numbers in like that because Jackson State couldn't get on TV.
With a crowd that looks like a Laker game, the celebrities.
Right. You've never seen a crowd of celebrities down at Jackson State till Deion got there. How many of them there now? And you blame it on Deion. Niggas don't care about HBCUs. They cared about Deion. And you mad that. And then he said that ain't gonna help you taking out biggest and brightest. The biggest and brightest weren't going to the HBCUs anyway. For one, because the HBCUs aren't recruiting them because they know they can't compete with the big schools. That's not the big schools' problem. That's the HBCUs' problem. Because if the HBCUs have been around for hundreds of years, that means they should have a whole bunch of alumni that should want to see them succeed like the big universities do. And the big universities got boosters and shit. Donation clubs and rap. They have all types of shit to make sure that their sports programs and their facilities in general are top notch. Now, there's no way in hell that Spelman should be having mold in their dorm rooms in 2023. You should not be able to go on Twitter and IG and see motherfuckers camping outside instead of inside the dorm because they're scared of the mold. And these are the type of conditions that go on in HBCUs. Ed Reed tried to get hired at Bethune-Cookman. And as he pointed out, these niggas didn't even clean my office out before they gave me the key. So the last coach shit was just still in there.
Damn.
Then I could go to this other building. This is a big, beautiful ass building. And they just got trash tucked away in here. It's just used for a landfill pretty much. Then when he tried to renegotiate with them, they said no, but he was earning the school out. Like, look at this broke ass face. Like, how I'm supposed to secure him? And then he showed the little track and the little patch of grass that they had for the track and field. He said, how am I supposed to win with this? So he was just airing their ass out. But these are the conditions that they have to work in. That's why nobody worth a damn will go work there because it's not work. It's a headache. And it's damn near impossible to succeed unless you're somebody like Deion Sanders who has a name who can get people to come down there and play for him. You print Jackson State is a minimum wage job compared to what he's getting now. This nigga is probably making 50 times more in Colorado than he was at Jackson State, and he mad at this man.
School that's 92% white, and y'all ain't gave a one game, not one game to the black HBCU, not Grambling, not Pratt, not one. No celebrity. So you're gonna come over here and rally all the best and the brightest players to come over here on Whitey's porch. and you the bait, sir. You and your son, y'all the bait. Nah, my nigga, I ain't with that. So I'm saying fuck him and his son. Nigga, why y'all ain't doing this same support for these little league football teams in y'all city that help them back?
How do you know what these people are doing? Just like nobody knows what you're doing. How do you know what these people are doing? I don't like this nigga.
He doesn't even know anything about sports.
Get to where Deion is. They don't get that kind of support.
You said what?
He doesn't even know anything about sports. So he says. So why would he care?
Oh no. Big ass fingers hit the fucking button. If it started over, I'm just gonna say put the shit.
Yeah, that's cool. To 2.5.
For these little league football teams in y'all city that help them babies get to where Deion is. They don't get that kind of support. They stand on the corners and have the cheerleader little girl looking like hoes dancing, begging for money with buckets.
Okay, now let me.
That's just the little league fundraiser.
Let's just keep it a buck. All right. Honest.
Snoop Dogg. I know. What's this nigga name? Besides Akon, he got a little league football team. OG Boo Dirty, he got a little football league in the city. So yeah, you full of shit, sir. Nigga, where your little league Jen at? You ran her on IG flexing all your money, talking about the back end. Where your little league football team?
Yeah, one stack could do a whole season for a whole community.
You in there throwing money to these hoes in the strip club. Where's your little league football team?
It's it.
And if you see the little league football team having a little girl standing out on the corner looking like hoes to get money, that's where you come in. Hey, y'all ain't got to do this fundraiser. How much y'all need? I'm Charleston White.
It make me feel a certain type of way. When
now I'm gonna get to King Von and Nip, but we on Deion right now.
Yeah, we're on Deion. It just make me feel a certain type of way because I respect Deion and what Deion got going on. So it's hard for me to hear you say that in a way where I know Deion Sanders' impact in our culture has did way more than anybody else in this society that we're in.
What impact have Deion had?
He brought notoriety to a space that, in essence, really wasn't there before.
What, Denver, Colorado? He brought notoriety to Colorado.
That nigga said he brought Colorado has won a national championship before, sir. Colorado been had endorsement deals with Nike for 30, 40 years. They were already established, sir.
I want to say the most famous player out of Colorado is Freak Ruth.
Colorado put a lot of folk in the league. Yeah, look them up. But no, they've won national championships. They're definitely more known than Jackson State.
Oh, definitely.
Name you can name one person from Colorado that went to the NFL. Name someone from Jackson State. Now, for basketball, I can name a couple of them. But just for football, name a NFLer from Jackson State game.
I can't. You know, even though it is Division I, it's still like them playing a community college.
Yeah, it's the bottom of the barrel. It's like playing St. Mary's. And you're IMG. You know you're going to win by 90.
Yep.
Jackson State. He brought notoriety to Jackson State.
Then he took it where?
To Colorado. Now, to make my point, all right? So I'm asking you, Charleston White.
Fuck you, man. He took it there. Niggas don't have to stop supporting Jackson State, you jackass. Niggas can still support Jackson State. No rule to say, hey, just because I'm not coaching her no more, don't mean y'all can still come down here and watch these kids.
You go to a matter of fact, can we keep it funky?
Mm-hmm.
Charleston White, you never uttered the word Jackson State University before Deion went there.
What's the most that you've ever gotten to do or to be Charleston White?
$40,000 for a 2-day interview.
Okay, $40,000. Now, if you could say I could change that $40,000 to $400,000, would you just leave that $40,000, or would you go get $400,000?
I'm gonna go get $400,000.
Is that not what Deion Sanders did?
Mm-mm.
Okay, what Deion Sanders?
Deion's son is a star quarterback that he's trying to get to the league, and he's fathering his son to the league with nobody else's children in mind, and he's getting a pretty big check to do it. And what he's doing is he's robbed.
I disagree with that because his son has to have people around him to throw the ball to. So guess what? If the quarterback looks good, the people that he threw the ball to and that caught the ball look good as well, and they get drafted. People that were blocking for him, they look good as well, and they get drafted. You know nothing about sports. Clearly, because you said you don't watch the shit. So you just up here talking shit and you have no idea how this shit works. Deion's son wasted 3 fucking years at Jackson State because the NFL scouts are judging him. He played 4 years. He's played 3 years. 2 at Jackson State. I don't know if he played the full 3. If he did, we gonna say he 4 years in with another year eligibility. All the NFL scouts are simply looking at what he did in Colorado because that was against Division I prospective NFL talent. They're looking at the shit he did at JSU as him playing high school teams. They're not even counting any of that film. So it's wrong for him to put his son in a better position to be drafted. And you said he took the best and brightest with him. So he didn't just take his son. He took the other best and brightest. Yes. He took the other best and brightest athletes with him too, the ones that stand out above the rest. Because guess what, Charleston White? Why you say you don't care about nobody else's kids? Everybody don't fucking get drafted. There's only a certain amount of spots that are allotted per draft. Everybody don't make it. Georgia and LSU and Alabama, like those 3 teams alone probably put 30 to 40 people in the draft every year. So that's like 40 slots gone. Where do you think somebody from a HBCUs is getting drafted? I don't give a damn if they had 100 sacks in a year. That nigga still probably gonna be number 266, Mr. Irrelevant.
Say 6th round, if at best.
Hell, Charleston White, prime Brock Purdy. I seen it in him last year. I'm like, this kid is unflappable. He gonna be something. He got injured, but when he came back from the injury, he's still the same guy. He's like Tom Brady. He was good, but there's only so many slots. He was a no-name, last pick of the draft. I have to pay him in another 2 years. Point is, there's only so many spots, and he could have busted like a lot of other mystery irrelevants. Everybody don't pan out. This one just so happened to. So he's not supposed to show nepotism towards his kids. And you yourself, Charleston White, if you're in the position to help your kids out and give them a boost because you know somebody or because you got something to hand to them, would you not do that? Would you not make it easier for your child? Would you not put in that phone call?
Actually, it helps the kids too because now they're getting paid.
Yep.
I think Travis Hunter's got his little thing on Bleacher Report, doing shit in hoodies.
Yeah, he got his own. Yeah, he got his own podcast, and they use his clips. Most of all these college kids got podcasts now since they can monetize themselves.
Yeah, good for them.
Like they've been had the channels and shit, but then they couldn't monetize them, so they weren't active on it like that. They don't get paid with my shit.
The star power. He's robbing black people of their economics because he done took it and gave it to the white man. Because the space that you speak of, why not send it back there too? Why leave it here? Why the baby? Why Lil Wayne? Why all these major people don't go stand on the sideline of coaches that's not a celebrity? Why they don't do it?
Because that's human nature.
They're not winning.
You fuck with celebrities, you fuck with winners. If those guys, sir, it was a reason why Eddie Robinson was so popular back in the 90s, the 80s and the 90s, because he was winning. All the black people supported Grambling back then because they were winners. As soon as they started sucking and Eddie Robinson retired, what happened? Spirit. That happens with pro franchises and everything. If you're losing, nobody cares. Unless you're the Detroit Lions. But other than that, nobody cares. And the Cleveland Browns. The Cleveland Browns always hold out hope too. And the Jets. And the Cowboys.
Cleveland Browns are the worst team in professional sports.
To people who not celebrity. Why? Because this is what I know about black people. They worship and they idolize celebrities. That's why they are worshiping and idolizing
idolize winners. Winners, sir. That too is also human nature. They worship and idolize. So let me just hit you, fuck it. I'm on like 15%. I ain't gonna even go down because I'm only an hour and 12 minutes in, sir. Wouldn't God and Jesus be celebrities? I'm just asking for a friend. With all their mystique and mystical powers and control and shit like that, wouldn't they be celebrities?
You'd think, right?
Niggas idolized them. Hey, you said you went to heaven and came down and committed a murder.
But became a scholar.
And what happened to all that settlement money that y'all had? You was running around in the streets, you got locked up. I'm sure mama kept her good job, your brother was locked up. She had to spend no money on y'all. What happened to all this settlement money?
I guess he gave it away.
But remember, he was the activist that didn't have gas money to put in his car to go to the inner city because he gave it all away. There's a job, sir. I don't like this nigga. But he ain't even got into the good part yet. He ain't got to the good part yet. This shit is 3 hours long. I'm at 1 hour and 12 minutes. We'll be back with a part 3. I don't know. It might be tomorrow. I actually didn't feel like going live tonight, but I was like, this shit already scheduled for. But I'll see you people tomorrow. Room Shake, you got anything?
I'm a bit.
Sleep for real.
Okay. Whew. I don't know. I'm a little wondering what you doing up here to visit me.
She just want. She was cloud chasing. You know, we do the cloud chasing, kind of hopping from time to time. She's finna go to sleep. She ain't bothering nobody.
Nope.
She'll be live in 4 hours doing her good morning live.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. See y'all tomorrow evening.
I'll catch her tomorrow.
This thing.
No, oh, no, oh, no, oh. Niggas don't talk no more. Niggas don't walk no more. Niggas don't want no smoke. They saying my name, look in the mirror. Shout it 3 times and I might appear. These niggas is lame, die for the fame. Rerouted my ship like a buccaneer. I play my position, trust my intuition. Move when it's time like the minute hand. I'm snoozing the clock, I be tired, man. I run up the check like a Nike fan. I get it to go, I Uber my eats. Bread on the move, the heavy trucks. Say what you want, I'm making my plays. I'm deaf to the drama, I don't give a fuck. I blocked out the channel, my pockets got fatter. I'm serving them up like a tennis ball. I'm close to the net, I can't hear it all. I'm killing them easily, fentanyl. I carry my cannon cause niggas be plotting. Watching and planning, they wildin' out. You thinking it's sweet, get tricked off the streets. No pussy, they be only dialing out. The harder the head, the softer the air. Grandmama told you, go take a seat. I'm pitching my pennies, I wanted a Bentley. You rapping and broke, boy talking cheap. Speaking in riddles, your vocab is little. Passing out threats like a python. What you saying is cap, tag on your head, shooting your code with a price gun. They claiming they grown, but ain't got their own. A clone with a phone, pocket down. In all of the movies, the villain gon' die. Him all alone, Joker smile. No, oh, no, oh, no, oh. Nigga don't talk no more. Niggas don't walk no more. Niggas don't joke no more. No, oh, no, oh, oh, no. Niggas don't talk no more. Niggas don't walk no more. Niggas don't want no smoke. No, oh, no, oh, no, oh. Niggas don't talk no more. Niggas don't walk no more. Niggas don't joke no more. No, oh, no, oh, no, oh. Niggas don't talk no more. Niggas don't walk no more. Niggas don't want no smoke.
His mama died, he apologized. He's not who he's televised. I tell a lie, just a lie, a lie. His pants on fire, no lie, a lie. Fuck friends, fuck family. Fuck niggas, a lot of enemies. He go back and forth with the best of them. Straight drop, he tested them. All my niggas, they gang bang. If you don't see me with it, we insane gang. Number one rule, no hating, man. Niggas mad about donations, man. No, 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 no. JJ ain't pull up yet. Nike on my feet, he ain't got no check. Pussy ass niggas still living in
smoke. Don't want no more. Certified shooter, grip the Mac like a pro. Posted up, pocket full of dimes at the store. Mr. Double Up, got nothing for the low. Close out, sell, everything gotta go. Yes, sir, everything gotta go. I used to be cool with a nigga from the south, but he always run his mouth packing just like a hoe. Now what, bitch? Put it all on the floor. Better watch your mouth, cause you know you a hoe. Dressing all black, 3 killers at the door. Make a ghost at the mob, bitch, I really want to smoke. Now what, nigga? You a pussy, you a joke. Setting 4 shots like a nigga ripping coke. Dressing all black, 3 killers at the door. Make a ghost at the mob, bitch, I really want to smoke. Stink game.
No, oh, no, oh, no, oh. Nigga don't talk no more. Niggas don't walk no more. Niggas don't joke no more. No, oh, no, oh, oh, no. Niggas don't talk no more. Niggas don't walk no more. Niggas don't want no smoke. No, oh, no, oh, no, oh. Niggas don't talk no more. Niggas don't walk no more. Niggas don't joke no more. No, oh, no, oh, no, oh. Niggas don't talk no more. Niggas don't walk no more. Niggas don't